of Nirn.
Yeah, that's us.
You guys were down in a subterranean stone complex of some kind. Clagone, you know it as a tomb. Everyone else, you know it as a subterranean goblin warren, which is turning out to be far more than previously met the eye. You guys engaged in hardy combat and met another greenskin, an orc, who was not cast from the same cloth as the rest of the greenskins who you encountered down here.
Skin.
This gentleman appeared to be of a different creed of orc than the others you had met thus far, and you guys have, though not taken him to the party just yet, have stood alongside one another in combat. And that is where we return to at this time. You guys find yourselves in the dark interior of a stone chamber. Skeezewell, Clagone, and Ulzgud packed together in a sweet combat formation surrounding a very wounded goblin shaman. Just beyond them, a great wall of light, seemingly unable to be penetrated by only those who are, are allowed to be within it. Mandion Gelden finds himself, oh shit, whoopsie. Whoops. Don't look at that!
Find myself teleporting across the land.
Finds himself
He's finally back.
wedged in between a palisade and a pillar,
Oh, yes.
off on the flank of the battlefield. And that is where we shall pick up currently.
Hey, we're fucking ganging up on this goblin.
Damn right we are.
It's almost very mortally wounded, I will say, the goblin shaman. Let's see. I need to get my character sheets adjusted real quick, gentlemen. Feel free to acclimate yourselves with the field of battle once again. Take a good look at your surroundings. Best of your ability. You guys are still pretty surrounded. Let's see. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Up first, we have a Goblin Snaga, continuing in the turn order.
Snug it.
Snaga. He's going to push up behind Ulzgud and go for a strike with a crude dagger at Ulzgud's rear. Watch out, brother. A 13 ain't nothing, it's close. You can hear the pitter-patter of goblin feet creeping up behind you and are able to throw your hammer back around your fucking shoulder in time to ward off that goblin strike. Round 8, top of the round. The Goblin Shaman. Before all you guys. Trapped in a really hard place is going to come up with something desperate, I'm sure. Let's see. The Goblin is going to cast Frostbite. You can see as this little goblin clutches in its right hand this little bursting bit of ice and particles, and it leashes it out at you, sweet Clagone. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Dear God. A 9? That is not good enough.
Shit.
You take 1d6 cold damage. Ooh, 2. You take 2 cold damage. And you have disadvantage on the next weapon attack you make. I hate to say it.
Unfortunate.
Damn.
Rather unfortunate. You are chilly. Okay. Another turn, another goblin Snaga. Skeezewell Binbag off to your right. You can hear the scuffling and shuffling of a larger goblin as it pushes up to your right flank. It takes a stab upon you. A 17.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh,
Yikes.
Clagone. Skeezewell.
not Skeezewell.
You take 5 points of piercing damage just in the side. In your ribs, you can feel the puncture deep within your flesh of a goblin weapon.
Skeezewell screams out,
Everyone hears it.
reaching into his bag, awaiting the moment of opportunity.
Excellent. Mandion Gelden, you are up. Almost wedging yourself between a large stone pillar, reaching up toward the ceiling of which you cannot quite see, and a sharp wooden palisade. There is a goblin archer before you.
I'm gonna try to move between these again.
Okay, you can make I believe I had you make a dexterity check.
Makes sense.
You may
Alright.
do so again.
Dexterity check.
Yeah, dexterity, oh yeah, yep, 12. Good enough. You slip through this palisade and get onto the other side, forcing this goblin to move a bit.
That's right.
Expending only a mere 10 feet of movement to do so. You have 20
That seems
feet
about
of
right.
movement if you desire, and you are in this creature's melee combat range, as you probably would have guessed.
I'm gonna throw a thunder gauntlet punch at his chest.
Shit, okay, very good. Sliding through, you can see this goblin is of similar stature to the other like brown tinted goblins that you've been encountering. A bit more formidable looking. Nevertheless, you cock back a thunder gauntlet and unleash it toward this creature, but he manages to see it coming and bends his waist back just enough
His
to
ribs are
dodge the
lucky.
strike. It would have been a nasty blow had it connect, but unfortunately, it does not.
And he pushes me back through. Alright, we're good.
Okay, very good. Very good. Let's see, we've got a goblin snag a archer. Just gonna push 29 feet over yonder and take a shot at Clagone Brolin. Woo!
No.
Thwank!
Infatuated.
Tink! You can hear like the strumming and breaking of a crossbow string behind you, Clagone. What's up with you, baby? You're up, Clagone, my sweet.
It's gotten a little chilly in here. Can't control the shivers as I try to attack this Naga.
Okay, you may do so.
Actually, no, the sorcerer
Okay,
goblin.
alright, you will do so with disadvantage. Please
Make sure I
and thank
actually
you.
have it enabled this time.
Disadvantage, please, and thank you. A 14. Fucking, that is the armor class of the creature. You can roll a d6 to determine if you hit the creature or not.
Please, please.
You want at least a 4. Oh shit! You've done it!
Yeah.
You've done it! You fucking... Your teeth chattering, you fucking bust out the flaming longsword of Barrack Dardarian and send it crashing down upon the creature, gouging it through its robed physique. And the creature falls to the ground, dead as shit. You may add a goblin shaman to your kill count, Sir Brolin. The deed is done. Anything else? You have your movement, and you now have the benefit from your Great Weapon Master ability. You've reduced a creature to 0 hit points, which means you can make a melee weapon attack as a bonus action,
Oh.
if you
Ooh,
desire
my
to do
boy.
so. If
Fine.
my understanding of the rules is correct.
May take a step forward and use a bonus action to attack.
Very good. No disadvantage here. You may roll normally to strike this creature down.
Do I get to use my Great Weapon modifier?
No, negative. That's
Okay,
only, that's only
that-
when you have a great weapon.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's do it again.
Shit, an 8. He was able to see you coming, your crazy ass flaming longsword, and just watching you impale that goblin shaman. He was alert and ready for such a maneuver. No damage dealt,
Got too bloodthirsty.
but an admirable strike. Anything furthermore, Mr. Clagone?
Nope, just stand at the ready, fearing for my life.
Let's see, we are at another Goblin Snaga. One next to Mandion Gelden. Or, well, you know, pretty close. Somewhere in the darkness. A little bit away from Mandion Gelden, but pretty close.
I can sense it.
Having Mandion Gelden be distracted by the creature in front of him. Mandion, it's a little late before you can hear the twang of a goblin crossbow bolt as it lashes out next to you.
Shit.
A 19, it sticks into a weak part of your armor, and you take a mere 2 piercing damage. If I'm not mistaken from that.
That's right.
Not feeling very good.
Not great.
Ulzgud Bone-Breaker. You are still in the midst of combat, and what a fine combat it is. Though you can feel your rage starting to slow down. It will be another round or two, and your rage will be exhausted, and you will have to rage again. You know, it has like that minute time limit, and we're nearing the like the 10, 11 round mark. I think you waited a round, so you'll have like until like round 11, I think.
Yeah.
That'll give you a good idea on how long your rage will last.
Okay.
That being said,
Ulzgud is going to reposition next to the goblin here,
nice.
and he's going to go for the kill.
Okay, very good. Please do so. You can see this creature is a little preoccupied defending himself from Clagone's attack.
Do I roll with advantage with the rage?
No, not on attacks. Unless you want to do a reckless attack. You can do a reckless attack, and that will give you advantage, but it will also make it so enemies will have advantage against you until your next turn, I believe it is.
I'm good.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for a hammer.
Ooh, the old white hammer strike. You bring it crashing toward, and this goblin deflects off fucking Clagon's sword and takes a chop over it toward your white hammer, and your two weapons deflect off each other. No damage is dealt. These goblins are a bit more of a formidable breed than anyone is used to fighting. Anything furthermore, Master Ulzgud?
I shall end my turn.
So be it. We have another Goblin Snaga Archer. This one in front of Mandion Gelden. Just going to take out a crude dagger and take a swipe at you. An 11 ain't nothing. You see it coming and are able to deflect it with your Thunder Gauntlet. Skeezewell Binbag, you are up. You are not feeling the best, but you've got something.
Is it gonna be a bonus action to do a health potion?
Yes, thank the gods. It will be a bonus action for you to take a health potion.
Skeezewell's hand fumbling in the bag as he clutches his side. Pulls out his potion of healing.
Excellent.
2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2. not your first rodeo. Suffering the hands of a impalement wound.
And he takes a swig off the top before pouring it directly into his wounds.
Ooh, nice, very good. It has a very similar effect to alcohol when poured onto the wounds themselves, but when devoured,
And it burns.
It does burn. When devoured, it is a rather sweet and warm sensation.
With a little left in the bottle, Skeezewell slugs it back, bringing him to 9 health.
Excellent.
Before he lashes out. What does he lash out with?
It's up to you. You are in melee range, so any melee weapon will suffice. Javelins can be used in melee. Hand axes can be used in melee. Yeah, I don't know. Probably with whatever you got.
Skeezewell's lashing out with his piercing javelin.
Okay, very good. Oh shit, a 9. Yeah! Fucking this creature saw you chugging that health potion back and recognized it as, you being perhaps on your last legs, and was going in for a strike at the time you turned and went for a javelin poke at him, and he was able to deflect your blow off of his. No damage dealt, unfortunately.
All right. Am I able to walk away from
You
this goblin and impose a whatever?
yes, you can move out of this creature's combat range and provoke an attack of opportunity from him. He'll get a free swing at you, but
All
you
right.
will be able to have the full extent of your movement, regardless of whether he hits you or not.
Yeah, let me just look at some stuff.
Now is the time to bust out that ruler, baby.
Bust it.
You say that. We don't say that. What is it? Q? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, oh yeah. You weren't quick. Watch out, folks.
No.
Cue it up.
Mandy Gelden on the flank. Can't believe it.
I'm out here in no man's land.
Everyone else getting fucking preyed upon.
I wasn't gonna deal with all that.
All right. I'm going to invoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, the creature will take a swing at you with the crude dagger. A 19. You turn around and begin to start moving, and you can feel the cut of a shallow
Stabbing
gash
me in the
against your
back.
back. A mere 3 piercing damage, but pretty substantial.
All
Considering the
right. So
situation.
Skeezewell's running here, and then I think I can go here if you allow it.
Oh shit! Yeah, you do want to be wary because there is another goblin here.
Oh shit! Hold on. All right. So I'm going back to where I was.
Yeah,
Let
allow
me
it.
let me show this ruler.
I will allow it. I saw your path.
You did see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I can see it if you hide it, because I can see all, as you may imagine.
All right. How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, that's fine. That is
Fantastic.
fine. It is within your 30 feet movement parameters and does not put you in melee combat range of any creatures.
Skeezewell's skirting around the battle. He's got a plan.
Okay, very good, excellent. Anything else?
Slash in his back. Skeezewell's gonna feel the wound in his back. And seeing that he can live another day, he's just gonna hold his cloak close to halt whatever bleeding can be halted by such a quickened action in the haste of battle. That's it.
Okay, very good. Immediately peering over to this side of the battlefield, you see the blue resonant glow of this orb type magical sphere that's in this 4 foot tall or so podium, and it looks quite clear to you that it's like fueling whatever ritual is happening in the center of this room. Will you make a Arcana check, Mr. Skeezewell Binbag, to see how familiar you are with what is quite familiar with what's magically occurring here.
Yeah, I've seen this dirty magic before. Scum.
Taking a real good look at this, you can see now, where you didn't before, a bunch of etched-in runes and symbols going in a circular pattern with one goblin in the middle being chanted around by what was 3 and is now 2. Power being funneled to them by these strange devices on either end of the room. You surmise this ritual to be about 3/4 complete. Whatever's happening here, you can see that along these runes, they're starting to be illuminated in a deep orange, and they are about 3/4 of the way to reaching like full illumination, and presumably the end of this goblin ritual. Okay, very good. On to the goblin snagga, surrounded by Clagone and Ulzgud. He is... Let's see, what can this goblin snagga do? He's gonna bust out with a crude dagger toward Ulzgud. Oof, ain't nothing, Ulzgud. You see the strike coming up and you are immediately able to... Like, you almost counter-bash it with your own light hammer strike at his ankle. Or his wrist, rather.
Bitch goblin.
And you prohibit him from getting a strike in. Let's see. Top of the round. You guys can hear the skittering and crawling and sniggering of more goblins in the darkness. There are more goblins here than previously meets the eye.
Goddamn goblins.
Let's see, I will organize these guys appropriately. Okay. Battlefield is looking dangerous. Top of the round, round 9. First up, this goblin shaman who is dead.
That's
Let's
right.
see. Here we have the goblin Snaga moved up in the initiative order. He will not be able to go again. He's moved. He's went far too soon. That will be his place for next round. Clagone behind you. You can hear the pitter-pattering of a goblin as it moves up behind you. And because of its pack-tactic ability, will have advantage on you.
Oof.
He sneaks in from the rear, arming with a crude dagger, and comes in for a strike. Zing! You can hear something scraping against the back of your chainmail. But it does no damage to you. No effect. Mandion Gelden,
That's me.
you're up, baby. You've got a
I.
one creature in melee range with you. And you can hear the skittering of 1, 2, maybe even 3 goblins around you.
It's not great. I'm going to skirt around to this corner here
Excellent.
and try to find the rotation thing and make a Thunder Gauntlet attack.
Very good. Moving over to the side, doing almost like a side punch in one motion. You're able to you hit this goblin right in the elbow. Not dealing too crazy of damage, but getting a nice firm strike on.
That's right. And I'm going to move and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit. Okay, very good.
I'm a freak.
This
I'm gonna move
creature
up here.
Okay, this creature will take that attack of opportunity as you push into the darkness. Takes a crude dagger strike at you, and is unable to connect as you all of a sudden hit into this burst of speed that the creature was not expecting. And leave him in the dust. You find yourself now at the base of a very similar looking orb podium, the likes of which you've already seen and toppled over rather easily. The floor on this one along the brickwork appears to be quite withered and old and not very stable looking from what you can tell.
Interesting. Can I try to give it a kick over with my bonus action?
I'll allow it. You can make an athletics check.
I will athletics check it.
Give him a nice little stompy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite enough, but you can tell just by the little bit of kicking you were able to get, and not even able to land it squarely. It caused a minor bit of damage to the flooring underneath it.
Nice. Okay. Good.
Anything furthermore?
No, that'll be it.
Very good. As from behind you, you can hear the screeching of a goblin critter as he pushes up behind you and goes for a slash.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Not with advantage. You lucked out on that one.
Jesus.
You lucked out on that one. Zing! You can hear the scraping against your armor, but no effect.
Honestly, that was a pretty shit critical.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, I think
One's
we're good.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would have taken 1 damage. Nice.
What a fraud.
Alright, we're good.
Skeezewell Binbag over your shoulder. You can hear as this goblin has managed to get himself together, and though his ranged weapon is not functioning properly, he will go for a crude dagger throw upon you instead.
Ooh.
You can hear the whizzing of the blade as it catches you in your left shoulder from behind. You are getting sick of being pincushioned by all these creatures who are seemingly just able to circumvent your chainmail defense.
These bastards.
Not the best. Let's see. Mandion Gelden from down below you, you can hear or behind you rather, pardon, as another goblin moves up to back up this one. And from Skeezewell, before you, a goblin pushes out of the darkness. Comes out about you there. Ulzgud, I'd like you to make a perception check, please, in this moment as this creature enters the battlefield.
You say perception?
Yeah, perception skill, please. Oh shit! Ulzgud, you recognize the thieving goblin that took some of your inventory not too long ago. Strapped over his shoulder is your prized war hammer. And a sack over his other shoulder full of goodies. Clagone, Brolin, you're up, baby.
After feeling that tickle in my back, I'm gonna wind up and do a nice 360 whirl, going around.
With sick-ass flaming sword, you bring it whirring around, almost clipping Ulzgud in the side of the mouth. You're fucking very excited to whip that huge blade around that's fucking flaming. at whatever may be green and near you at this time. You are unable to fucking strike the creature, and I'll have you roll a d20 to see if your blade is loosened from your hand from this failure.
Failure.
Probably just what you needed. You feel your grip about to loosen on your blade and it clatter to the ground, but you regain your stability and hold on your weapon, and try to regain your composure without looking too embarrassed.
I'm a little dizzy.
Yeah. I mean, it should be said that you've been fighting for a little while now. This is not your first battle, and you are quite a bit wounded, which is certainly affecting your combat performance. Anything else, Master Clagone?
Just look around, make sure no one saw, recover myself, and prepare for what I'm.
Ulzgud, you're not sure how that human next to you is doing. He's probably seen better days. Mandion, Gelden off to your side, you can hear the twang of a crossbow bolt being unleashed upon you. With advantage, thanks to the Pack Tactics ability. 18. Flunk!
Oh,
You feel the sting of 2 piercing damage as you are struck in, the side of the shoulder by a rather nasty-looking bolt. A far more dangerous projectile than the typical small bow arrows you've been dealing with up until now. Ulzgud Bone-Breaker, you are up, my friend.
So, I'm not sure how these things work.
What's up?
The totem shit, right?
Ooh, yes.
So, do I have to have an item first in order to use said?
I will rule for your first
Powers?
set of powers, no. But you do want to work on crafting yourself one at the earliest convenience.
Yeah.
But I will allow I will allow you to have
So-
such powers with no such need at this
Yeah,
time.
I'm trying to figure out how far my dash goes.
Ooh, it
I don't see
will
where to
double
see that.
it will double your movement speed. So it will
Oh,
give you
okay, perfect.
60 feet, I believe, instead of 30.
Okay. So I wish to destroy this filthy goblin in front of me that's giving Clagone and I a hard time.
Okay, very good. You may make a weapon attack at your leisure. Oh shit! that hits. The creature is killed. You strike it with with their white hammer. How does he die?
It just explodes, eyeballs flying towards Clagone.
Gibbed, fucking Clagone, the opponent before you. Its head no longer present. And its body slumps to the ground, dead as shit.
I think I got
Well,
some
it's
brain
good.
matter in my mouth.
Years. And using his extra action,
Your bonus
I
action.
would. I would like to turn and dash
Ooh.
at this here. I am on my measuring.
So
I would
sick.
like to turn and full sprint tackle into this podium.
Okay. Okay. You will provoke an attack of opportunity if you rush past this creature. Oh, actually, no, you won't, because you will technically be in his melee range. Okay, so you can make a athletics check, and that will kind of represent, you know, your accuracy with this charge. Fuck. You... Oh, no!
Let's see.
Okay, so you push... Your goal is to pretty much push forward, right?
Yes.
Okay, you push forward 25 feet, and then this crevice right here in the ground trips you up. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, because you have the ability to do so. You are just barely able to catch yourself before you fall and smack headfirst into the podium. So you regain your composure and are able to halt your momentum before worse comes to worse, and just find yourself at the foot of the podium, in a bit of an awkward spot, but no
Very
worse
true.
for wear.
But where I wanted to be.
True. Anything else, my good man?
No.
Okay. The Goblin, Snaga, Archer, behind Mandion Gelden. This one over here is going to take a shot at him with advantage. Thwing! 17. That is the AC of Mandion Gelden. Ooh, it does not hit. It scrapes over your left pauldron and leaves like a nasty little fucking groove in it.
I'll have to touch that up later.
But no damage to your person. Skeezewell
Nice.
Binbag. Speaking of damage to your person, you have seen better times for sure.
Oh, Ulzgud is already over there. I was gonna Misty Step, but I'm not going to anymore.
Yeah, Ulzgud has rushed forth and is there. Yes. It is
Actually, maybe I still will. All right, if I use my Misty Step, can I still chug a potion when I'm done?
What? Let's see. What is the requirement of Misty Step?
You only posted in the
Please.
P zone. Where
Please.
is it?
I believe it's just a Misty Step spell, so whatever action is associated with that will be the cost of the Misty Step. If they're both bonus actions, I'll allow you to drink a potion as your full action.
As a full action, right?
In addition to Misty Stepping, if that is the case.
All right, let me just send this.
Okay, yeah, yep. You have your Misty Step. You can teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space that you can see. As a bonus action, and if you want to, drink a potion as a full action.
I'm gonna drink the
want.
potion first, actually, if that's also
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can do
Alright.
this in whatever order you want.
Alright, potion. I have no potions of healing left anymore. I'm going to increase my empty bottle count to 5,
Damn.
which I was not keeping count of earlier. And I'm just going to do 4, actually, because that's how many I've used this session. Alright, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, drinking your last health potion, hoping that no one, nor yourself nor the group, will need such a thing. You down it for yourself, regaining another 7 health points. These potions were kept in rather good condition, and hit the spot. You can feel your wounds starting to buffer out, and you are feeling a bit more confident than you were before.
As Skeezewell finishes the last drop, he begins to disappear from his head down to his toe. A misty, faint dust taking his place as he zippity-doo-dahs through the realm.
Clagone, you can see this
right there.
As a little cyclone of wind gathers around Skeezewell Binbag, and he is brought forth to a location pretty much out of your sight. Where are you off to, Master Skeezewell?
Let me just, like next to the brazier as
Okay,
well.
nice, yeah. You have plenty
Specifically
of
behind Bone-Breaker for safety.
Okay, very good. Boom. You fucking reappear. Ulzgud, you can see as a little gust of wind appears in a bit of a twinkle, and then, appearing as if from nowhere, Skeezewell Binbag arrives. You also have all of your movement, Skeezewell, if you want to use any of it. You use up none of your movement from that spell.
I think everything I want to do, I would have to take more actions for. So Skeezewell's just going to stop right there.
Okay. Very good.
Reaching out to touch Bone-Breaker.
Oh.
A show of solidarity.
Okay. Very good.
I'm glad you're here.
Nice. Round 10.
That's all good.
top of the round. Clagone, you see all of your allies vanish before you. And the snarling of a beast behind you as he takes a lunge at your person. Fucking, you move forth instinctually, and no damage comes upon you from the swing you believe you just dodged. Mandion, Gelden, the didgeridoos are here for you. What would you like to do?
I will didgeridoo this podium and knock it over with an action, hopefully.
Okay, yeah, you can make a athletics check, I believe is what I had you do before.
Athletics! Wow!
Find what needs... you need a 15 or higher. Is that what you rolled?
No.
No.
shit.
Yes, yes. Yes, he did.
I mean, yes.
You're about to summon your strength and begin moving your servos in the proper direction. Then all of a sudden, from your left arm that's been rather thoroughly damaged at this time, you can feel a bit of the hydraulic fluid leak out, and a bit of your pressure leaves the
Oh my pressure.
structural fortitude of your suit, and you are unable to get the strength that you desired in this heavy frame.
Damn it. Okay. Is that a bonus action or is that full action?
I would say that was your full action. You
I
have
will
a bonus
then.
action if you'd like to use it.
I don't know. Do I want to use it? Let me look at my bag of holding.
That could be the bonus action within itself.
I know.
I take out the warg pelt.
What is the... So the regular healing potion is what? 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
So a lesser healing potion is
1d4
1d4 plus 1.
You guys in your lesser healing potions, yes, yep.
I'll drink my last lesser healing potion.
Oh shit, okay, alright. Very good, so be it. So be it.
let me just
Everyone
edit my table
consuming
here.
all their health potions for themselves. HP
Hey, I still have
will
some.
be
I still have some big ones.
Oh,
Don't you worry.
very good, very good.
Don't you
HP.
Banking
worry,
on-
boys.
Banking on Brolin for those lay on hands.
That's right. That's right. We got people for healing, right? 1d4 plus 1. Advanced dice roller.
Ooh. Okay, will that be it?
1d4 plus 1. Yes.
Okay, very good. Regain 3 hit points from your watered down health potion. As behind you, you can hear the of a fucking goblin taking a lunge at you with this crude short sword. A 17, your armor class.
Shit.
A 4, he hits.
I hate it.
You take, hot dog. What is that? 4 piercing damage?
Yeah.
A nasty gash where you were chugging back your healing potion. You can hear the familiar scrape, shing, and the familiar hissing of steam releasing from compartments it ought not to be.
This is a tactical health potion, alright?
And a bit of your blood.
Yeah, instead of taking all that damage, you just
Yeah.
took one.
Exactly.
Let's see, we've got a Goblin Snagga over here.
Write that down. Write that down.
Who's going to shoot at Clagone Brolin?
Shit.
Clagone, you can see out of the corner of your eye. A goblin. And he aims his light crossbow at you and fires. A 21. Clagone Brolin is pierced in the chest, in between his ribs, center of mass, and the bolt penetrates at least 5 inches into his person. The blood leaks from Clagone's mouth as he falls to the ground, unconscious.
That's not good.
For the first time in the campaign, and I think, in adventuring party member has been knocked unconscious. So, for everyone who's new here and does not know, when you reach 0 hit points, you do not die outright. You are put into a state of unconsciousness. You are incredibly vulnerable. And every turn, when, for as long as you live in the combat order, you will be expected to roll a death saving throw, and we will get to what that means soon enough. But Clagone is in dire straits.
Rip Clagone.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Not good. You can hear the victory screech, Skeezewell and Ulzgud, of a goblin. Ulzgud, you understand the goblin, and he's saying, I've got one of the Humies. Keep up the assault. It's not good. A goblin snagga. Speaking of not good, Mandion Gelden, up behind you, another goblin appears and takes a slash at you with advantage, thanks to the Pack Tactics ability.
Jesus.
Oh, ain't nothing. Rolling low. The scraping of brittle goblin weaponry against your armor. This lesser goblin, Ulzgud, of whom you are familiar, sees you and runs away. Provoking an attack of opportunity, should you so desire to take it.
Absolutely.
Okay, you may roll with whatever melee weapon attack you desire to try to, hit this fucking goblin. Oh shit! Without advantage, please. You can just roll again. It's alright, it's alright. It happens. Oh, thanks. Nice. Let's see, a 17, that definitely hits. And 7 plus 2. The creature is mortally wounded, but manages to hobble away. Son of a bitch! He moves another 5-10 feet into the darkness and hides. Clagone Brolin. Darkness takes you. as you lay on the fucking ground, you're breathing shallow. You're not sure. You're not sure what to think. At this time, I'll have you roll to GM, to me, privately, and I would like you to... Let's see, do they have a thing for this in here? I think you can click on the word death save underneath where underneath where your hit points are and shit, and it will... Oh shit. Okay. Well, we won't announce the result to everyone else, but everyone know that Clagone is not in a stable position.
Oh no.
That's all I have to say about that. Mandion Gelden, off behind you, you can hear the zing of a goblin taking a shot in your direction. A 10, fing, ricochets off your armor, ain't nothing. Ulzgud Bone-Breaker, what are you up to?
Ulzgud takes a look at Skeezewell and tells him to take care of the pillar. And Ulzgud pursues that lowly little goblin.
Okay, so be it.
You've got it, mate.
Let's see.
You are able to spot him. Limping behind a large pillar, not very far away.
Okay. I have 6 squares to move, so... Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be, he is certainly within reach.
Yeah, I'm going to approach and go swing on the boy.
Okay, no problem. Make your melee weapon attack. Whether it be short sword or light hammer. Oh, fuck. That hits again. You stab the creature, and your possessions fall to the ground along either side of him as his grip loosens. Congratulations. Your things fall upon the ground.
Do I have the ability to do anything about that right now? Like, can I pick them up, or is my turn over?
As a bonus action, I'll allow you to pick up the contents of what has fallen on the ground.
I wish to do so.
Okay, very good. I will very quickly add these items to your inventory. One of them being your trusty Warhammer, which you are very happy to see again. Let's see here. I think that is how that should be. I think that's how that should be. So. Nice. It has both a one-handed and two-handed attack. Pretty sick. Okay, excellent. Some torches, some rations, some money. Okay, excellent. That is everything taken care of for you, Master Bone-Breaker. Goblin, Snagga, Archer. Behind Mandion Gelden. He's gonna go for a shot against poor Mandion Gelden. A 17 against Mandion Gelden. A D6 against Mandion Gelden.
Ah.
One piercing damage against Mandion Gelden. You
I hate it.
Struck again in the left shoulder. These fucking goblins keep applying a pressure to the same point over and over.
I can quit it.
Skeezewell, Binbag, you find yourself alone on the edge of the battlefield. One of these glowing podiums before you. What's the play?
Skeezewell's going to try and push it down with all his might.
Okay, you can make an athletics check to try to push over this podium.
I will.
A 12. Unfortunately, that is just shy of what you required, and you get it to where it's starting to topple over a little bit, but it gets to about the 45-degree point, and you are unable to make any more progress.
Damn. Can I take a bonus action to try and rig it with rope? Is that possible?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I basically just want to like loop some rope around it so that the next time I try and move it, I'm going to be pulling it and down instead of trying to push it.
Okay. All right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Now, will that give me some kind of advantage on my next roll? Maybe not exactly advantage, but you know what I mean.
A bonus, right.
A bonus?
Yep. Yes. Yep. I would say so.
Alright, so Skeezewell is like, bloody fucking rocks and goddamn, and he's wrapping the rope around and he's getting ready to, he's like, yeah, that'll do it. And he's, that's it.
I'll have you make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, please do.
See how well and quickly you can maneuver your hands at this time. It's a little rough in the darkness, but you have the glow of the magical podium, giving you just the light you need to get a decent wrap around it. It may not hold, it may. It's hard to say.
Skeezewell's having a rough time. Alright, I end my turn.
It's the frantic.
Skeezewell's struggling over here. He's frantic. He's just went to the Misty Plane, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Top of the round. Round 11. Goblin Snagga behind Clagone Brolin. Seeing that Clagone has fallen to the ground and he is no threat, this goblin is going to push beyond him and up toward the beast known as Ulzgud, drawing a small dagger out and throwing it toward Ulzgud's back as he's retrieving his things from the ground. Thing! Ulzgud, you can hear the smack of a small projectile as it hits the stone podium pillar next to you. Mandion Gelden, here we find you again, surrounded by more enemies than we last left you.
Not great. I'm going to... Okay, I don't know if it's gonna work.
Come on, Mandion Gelden. What are you thinking, baby?
I wanted to move away, provoke an attack of opportunity, and then launch a firebolt, but it's probably just gonna be too dark for the firebolt anyway. So I'm going to not do that and have spells. Okay.
I'll tell you that the monument can be destroyed, as well as knocked over.
I mean, that is true.
Just for, perspective.
It's definitely true.
And this one that you're at particular has weak flooring underneath it, It's hard to say if it'll be easier to target the flooring or, you know, anything like that, but that could also be another option.
Mandion Gelden is stubborn, and he'll once again try to forcefully push over the podium with his athleticism.
Alright, an athletics check. You need at least a 15.
Oh!
You're like, oh,
Armor's failing you.
You're like, oh.
Literally.
You're like, oh, fuck it. Gotta try. It was just a fluke what happened last time. And you get ready in the push stance once again. And get ready. The hydraulics and pressure in your system mounting. And you go to thrust out. And then clank, fuck, shit, piss. You can hear the fucking absolute, like, grinding of the gears and internals of your suit.
Just
rushing to a halt. Just having an absolute terrible time. and your left arm kind of like locks up in a weird way that you haven't experienced yet. And you're unable to bend your arm at your elbow for the time being. Fuck, not terrible time for a suit malfunction.
Really not good. Yeah, that's all I can do, so that's it.
You guys are getting these ones out of the way. That's all I have to say about that. Holy shit. Oh, man. Goblin Snagga, behind Mandion and Gelden, is gonna go for an attack at advantage with the crude dagger. 20.
What the fuck?
Mandion and Gelden, you take 3 piercing damage as these goblins see you having this momentary seize up and take a strike at you.
Going down,
taking
boys.
advantage of the situation. Mandion and Gelden fucking getting his armor penetrated. Not the most common thing. Ulzgud, behind you. These goblins are seemingly teaming up and splitting off in different directions, hitting you with some kind of pincher maneuver. This one shoots a light crossbow at you. A 17. You are hit in the side of the ribs, only taking 3 piercing damage from your sweet rage ability. Thank God. At the end of this round, your rage will be up.
Okay.
Mandion and Gelden, behind you. This goblin will take a strike at you as well. Phew. Not very
Gross.
good. You take 5 damage. Yeah! This creature stabs you right in the weak point of your elbow joint.
Not my elbow.
Piercing into your poor flesh. This creature defeated. Clagone, Brolin, I'll have you do the same thing you did last round once again, please. Oh my god. Clagone continues to be on the ground. His state unknown. Okay. We've got the Goblin Snagga Archer taking a shot at Mandion and Gelden. A 16.
Thank
Does
God.
not hit. You are unaffected. Ulzgud, you can hear the death throes of your newfound acquaintance on the ground. His status, poor. You find your trusty warhammer in your hands once again. What will you do?
I equip my warhammer and put away my other weapons.
Oh, it should be said, Ulzgud, that you also had a spell scroll that was in your inventory that you just received. I will be adding that to your inventory at this time. You will find it in the bottom of your inventory list.
Okay. Medusa.
And that has a pretty decent range, in case you were wondering. You can go over into the...
Is there a way to bring up info on that?
There is an eye. If you go up into the top right, next to the journal tab where all the characters and so on are listed, there's like that circle with a little eye in it for information. If you go there, you can click in the search bar and type in the name of that spell scroll, and it should populate.
Sorry, I don't follow this as well. I just don't know it.
Oh, that's alright. It's, do you see that little compendium information thing in the top right? Here, I'll send you a,
Above the chat window and all that.
Oh, okay.
yeah, like way up there. I sent you a little infographic.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm going to use this spell scroll.
Oh, okay. Seeing the prime opportunity for it, you bust out this little folded up piece of parchment, ripping the seal off of it and following through on the incantation. What does your spell casting look like?
Oh, Ulzgud's hands begin to glow with a dark red aura.
Ooh.
He casts it towards Clagone.
Ooh. Shigago Hangura. As your bonus action, you bust out this sweet spell. The sweet spell of Healing Word. Let's see, it has a range of 60 feet. You can roll a d4 and add your spellcasting ability modifier, which in this case will be Charisma. You can add your Charisma modifier to this roll.
So just click on the D4 on the left and
Yes.
then click on Charisma.
No, you can just. I think your Charisma modifier is a
Okay.
+1. you just want to do 1d4, not 4d4.
Oh,
Silly.
okay. So
That was-
okay, so you just click on the act. Okay, I
Yes.
see.
Yep. Okay, 3 hit points and I think +1. Clagone, you. The breath returning to your person, you regain 4 hit points and come back to the side of the living.
And that's the use on that is a bonus action, correct? So I can still fight.
Yes, correct. That is correct.
All right, so Ulzgud is going to approach this filthy goblin that's been attacking his boys with the bow and go in for an attack.
Okay, very good. Please do so. I'm sure he will be I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
And it is a two-handed swing that I'm going with.
Oh shit. Okay, very good. Oh shit. That just barely misses. You skim the top of this goblin's head with your warhammer. Shing! And it fucking strikes into the side of the stone wall beside it. And there's a small bit of shrapnel that falls from it. A devastating blow, but you weren't able to connect it, unfortunately.
I end my turn.
Ah, very good. Strong turn indeed. Let's see, we've got a Goblin Snaga Archer who's going to shoot at Mandion Gelden. Ooh, ain't nothing. Very lucky, Mandion Gelden. Skeezewell
God.
Binbag. What are you up to, my friend?
Skeezewell's about to yank down on this rope. So what should do? Do you want me to roll athletics again, or strength, or something else?
You can roll athletics. Athletics once again.
Do I get a bonus for my contraption?
I'll give you a +2 bonus for your
All
contraption.
right. Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it helps you get a bit of leverage and grip, but it might be too concentrated of a point to accurately move the mass of this heavy stone. It's pretty rough.
So is that my full action or my bonus action?
That is your real action, unfortunately.
Okay. No, I understand. Just trying to see like what I can do here.
Yeah, we're getting into the tense part of the combat, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I do have sorcery. Can I use my sorcery points for a quickened spell? When a spell has a casting time of 1 action. Spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action. I
You
do
could.
have 2 sorcery points.
You could.
Now, alright, actually I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
do that. I'm saving them.
Okay.
Because even if I like fireball that guy, nothing's gonna. Alright, so Skeezewell has failed. He's gathering his rope and he's just gonna he's just gonna try again next time. He glances over. Can I glance over at these goblins
for
and
a
see
bonus
how the
action.
ritual is going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make another. Let's see. Well, you've already established that you're kind of familiar with what magically is happening here, so you can make a perception check.
Okay.
Oof, yeah, it's the finishing quadrant is kind of down here in the darkness away from you, so it's hard to make out, but it looks like the ritual's only made progress since you checked it last. You probably only have another turn or so of combat before this shit pops off, whatever's gonna happen.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, very good. Round 12, top of the round. Ulzgud, your rage comes to an end. Clagone, your Flaming Sword of Beric Dondarrion effect also comes to an end, reaching the 1 minute mark at this time.
Extinguished.
Extinguished. Almost like you.
Oh.
Goblin Snaga pushes toward Ulzgud and goes for a strike against him. With advantage, being in range of an ally. Yeah! Oh, a 6.
Jesus.
Ulzgud, you take 3 piercing damage. I'm sorry, the full 6, because you are no
Oh.
longer raging in piercing damage from the small creature who rushed up beside you. Rough. Mandion Gelden. Speaking of rough.
Yeah, a little rough. Mandion Gelden is going to look for any exposed points of this pillar and just thunder gauntlet the hell out of it.
Ooh, okay, alright. You may Thunder
Nice.
Gauntlet the pillar.
Oh,
That hits.
Mm.
About a nice, like, quarter chunk of the pillar cripples away from the other half of it, but the orb is still able to hold on to its, hold on to the podium. But substantial
Damn it.
damage. Another strike like that will do the thing in. Yeah. Oh.
I use my bonus action to kick it.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Goblin Saga. Behind Mandion Gelden. Going for an advantage strike.
No way.
A 12
Oh.
ain't nothing. Close, but ain't nothing. Ulzgud, this Goblin Snaga Archer before you is going to draw a blade of its own and go for a crude dagger strike. It is unable to connect against your superior tactical formation. Mandion Gelden, the other goblin next to you, is going to go for a crude dagger strike. Fing! Deflecting off the armor now. Excellent.
Thank
Clagone,
God.
you have your wits about you. For now.
I'm gonna examine my surroundings, wondering what happened, and see Bone-Breaker taking on 2 goblins by his lonesome, and wipe away all this blood and sweat from myself, and get back into the battle that may be the end of me.
Valiant Clagone.
Moving to melee range.
Okay, moving 25 feet aside this creature. I'd like you to make an athletics check for me, please. Unfortunately, you are so wounded and disorientated. On your way over, you stumble and almost collapse to the ground, but are able to keep your footing and maintain forward. However, any advantage you would have had from striking this creature from beyond the grave when you wouldn't expect it has been negated as you gave away your position too much, making your way over. Rough. Rough. Okay.
There's
But
not much strength left in me.
you can try to make an attack if you desire. You'll have no bonus, unfortunately.
I will give. I will
It'll be a
use the
standard
last
attack.
bit of strength that I have to make an attack. Not much strength.
Wasn't not good. Oh shit. Yeah. Unfortunately, a 2 plus 6 is not enough to strike the creature. And your wimp attack falls short. Anything else exhausted Clagone.
Just gonna catch my breath.
Oh, Mandion Gelden, from your side, you can hear the twang of a goblin crossbow. Phew, does not strike you. Ulzgud Bone-Breaker, you are up, baby. What do you got?
Do scrolls get used up?
Yes. Yep, it is.
Okay, so I need to
I shall remove it. It is dissolved.
zero that. Yeah, okay.
See ya.
I am going to go for another attack on the same goblin in front of me,
Okay, very good.
and I'm going with a one-handed strike this time
Oh,
for a nice
okay.
backhand to the face.
Oh, you do so. Fucking winding up and unleashing. You fucking crack this goblin right in the side of the cheek. And killing it with a devastating critical hit. How does it die?
Oh,
Completely crushed its skull against the wall, and I just like to slurp up a little bit of the blood off my warhammer.
Okay, very good.
damn.
Very good, you may do so. Nice. Okay, very good. Anything else?
I cheer on Clagone for coming back.
Oh, nice, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Clagone, you receive words of inspiration from your friend Ulzgud, welcoming you back
Go
into the fray.
Clagone!
Good old Clagone. Mandion, from behind you, you can hear the twang of another crossbow bolt coming your way.
What? Where are they all coming from?
there's like two goblins right here, just in the shadow, just shooting you in the back over and over. It's these same two.
Oh god.
Skeezewell, go!
Skeezewell Binbag, you're up, baby.
Am I pushing over? Am I pushing this over still? Is that the plan?
Yes.
All right, Skeezewell pushes with all his might.
Let's go for the athletics check, baby. Show it to us.
Skeezewell just gets underneath it, and
Oh no!
literally nat one. Fucking save.
It's at like the 45-degree angle, and you're like, it's so fucking close. All I have to do is tip it over, and for some reason, it just comes bearing back down towards you, and you find yourself back where you fucking began. You're not sure what's happening. It could be the franticness of the battle, the strain of your journey thus far, but it's all falling apart, and you don't know why.
All right. Skeezewell makes a mad dash for the yellow wall. He's trying to run directly through it.
Okay, all right, very good.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
So like I want to run at this goblin, basically, and attempt to grab him.
Ooh, okay, all right, very good. You push 15 feet until you reach this wall of light, and then you are stopped forcefully by this wall of light, and seemingly cannot pass through it.
What I thought would happen. All right, that's my movement. Skeezewell's going to.
You do have another 15 feet if you want to use it. It only costs you 15 to get where you are. If you want to keep moving another 15, it's up to you. You can save that choice for the end of the turn if you want.
Skeezewell. All right. Skeezewell's running back to the brazier.
Okay.
He thinks he has a chance to try again.
Okay, very good. I'll keep in mind that you got a bit of a running start here, and maybe you'll be able to preserve some momentum for your next athletics check, and hopefully whatever bonus you get will be enough to make a difference.
Keep that in mind. My momentum.
Top of the round, round 13. Let's see, we have a goblin Snaga in between Clagone and Ulzgud. He's going to make a strike at you, Ulzgud, with a dagger. Not with advantage, because his ally is dead. Poof! Just within the realm of what you can sustain. This creature gets close to piercing your flesh, but you're able to knock his strike back with your warhammer. Mandion Gelden, you find yourself in a similar situation to Skeezewell Binbag, but far more dire, potentially.
I will.
The podium actually a decent bit destroyed at this time.
I will knock against the last supporting bit with my Thunder Gauntlet.
Okay, going in for another Thunder Gauntlet punch.
Oh my god, why? Both of us.
something fails in your in your right hand when you go for the Thunder Gauntlet punch. It may very well just need a bit more time to recharge for a good strike. You are unable to get the the full wingspan of your arm extended in time. Shit, you guys. Jesus. Shit.
Okay. Let's see.
What are you gonna do, Mandion Gum?
He's gonna move and provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh my god!
After he drinks a
That's what you
health
want to
potion.
do. Okay.
He's
All
gonna
right.
drink a health potion first.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what he better do. Whew, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting real down here.
Alright,
Nice.
I'll take
Pretty
it.
good, pretty good. 8 points of healing rejuvenated. You are feeling far better than you were before, but your suit is another story. Hopefully all the malfunctions are behind you for the moment.
Edit all these numbers, hold on.
And you're gonna provoke 2 attacks of opportunity from these creatures?
I mean, they're both in my range, right?
They are both in your range, and they will have advantage for each strike, because that's kind of how they do it.
What a pain in the ass. Well, I gotta try to run into this pillar, so... I don't have a choice.
Okay, you're doing it?
Yep.
Alright, these creatures are gonna take attacks at you. 1 attack. Attack number 2. He's gonna roll to see if he hits that. He does not. You get away
Oh
unscathed.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They weren't expecting the sudden
Hell yeah.
mobility from this ever slowing suit of armor.
Sometimes you gotta take chances. And he's gonna turn around and just sprint back into this.
Okay, alright, so you and Skeezewell will have the same bonus for having momentum charged behind your movement here. Okay.
And he's just gonna dive shoulder first into the bottom of this pillar.
Okay, we'll see what happens next time. This goblin creature is going to try to push up and intercept you in the middle of your dive.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
His head gets caught in between. Oh my god.
He kind of comes for a slide beyond the pillar, his arm already cocked around his left side, and fucking unleashes a devastating horizontal strike right at your fucking face as you're going in for the dive at this podium. It's like momentum on momentum. Like it's the perfect crack across your fucking visor.
Oh my god.
You take, Dan. That's devastating for you.
That's terrible.
Damage. Holy shit.
Holy fucking fuck! Critted right in the
10
face.
damage.
A whopping 10 damage.
Oh,
Terrible.
You suffer.
Ouch.
Mandion.
Putting you back where you just were, but worse even.
I can't believe it.
Before your health potion consumed. And you are
Full potion.
just roll a d20 for me, Mandion Gelden. That's it. It better be good too. It's close. It's close. You're having a hard time seeing out of your left eye.
Oh no.
You're not sure what's happened, but you think your visor probably got compromised from this nasty piece of metal cracking you in the face pretty much as fast
need
and as
my
hard as it
visor,
could
though.
have happened.
Shit.
If it was up, it fucking got unhinged and fell down as you got cracked in the mouth.
Terrible.
Okay. that will be that goblin's turn. That one is dead, thank the heavens. This one is not so dead. From out of your right eye, from which you can still see, you can see a creature lunching over at you from the podium. The ritual must be defended! And he goes in for a strike against you with a dagger. Ding! It does not connect. Clagone, back at you.
There's not much strength left in me, but all Clagone can do is give it his all until he has finished this battle
Yeah,
and
whatever-
come down with the sword.
Whatever you do, don't light up your sword. Ooh, 25. That hits. You deal 8 slashing damage to this creature in a square cleave. How does it die?
Oh, it's just gonna strike him in the chest, like, halfway in, and then as I unlodge it, blood pours out and he bleeds out.
You fucking rip it down and rip it out. The creature that rendered you unconscious, slain. Okay, anything furthermore?
Please. Yes. I'm gonna move to Skeezewell. Let me see how far that is. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I'll move to Skeezewell.
Okay. Moving 25 feet on over to Skeezewell. Binbag. Skeezewell, you can see as a good amount of blood is coming out of Clagone's mouth and has dried along his chin and so forth. And his breathing is rather raspy and heavy. He is in a more of a dire situation than you, it seems.
Let's get this shit done with Skeezewell. I can't take much.
We'll have to go all at once now. Get ready.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, moving up and seeing Skeezewell as he's charging forth toward this podium. You guys working.
Oh, then yeah, I'm charging.
Yeah.
Get ready. We're gonna come at it together.
Yeah, nice. All right, anything else, Clagone?
That is it. That is.
Okay. We've got a goblin archer over by Mandion who's going to try to take a shot at him as he's heading toward the podium. Seeing a crossbow bolt ricochets off the stone in front of you, Mandion. Ulzgud, you are up, baby. Your rage is currently not active, as you may or may not remember. That's it. That's where we all had to tell you. Other than that, your turn is yours.
I am going to move beside Clagone.
Oh, okay.
Was that right? Yeah, it was.
I think so. I think so. Depends where you want to go.
I think I wanted here, and I was here.
Okay. Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, okay.
You can get there somehow. That'll work.
And I'm going to swing on the podium.
Oh, okay. Going for an attack. Okay, very good. You hit the podium, dealing 7 bludgeoning damage. Another strike like that will finish the podium off. It is certainly weakened at this time. Anything furthermore?
I encourage Skeezewell to finish the podium.
Okay.
Come on, Skeezewell.
You're just hoping.
Wait, you didn't hear my screaming. Yeah.
Moving in slow motion.
You hear the pitter-patter of a goblin as it pushes off to your left and gets a shot at you somewhere from beyond your blurred vision where you cannot quite see. A 21. But the armor absorbs all of the damage. Thank the
Oh my
gods.
god, all your shots come in while I'm sprinting.
Yep, you were
Jesus,
fucking.
I
Oh
hate
yeah,
it.
yep. You are in a dive, and like you managed to get away from the goblins, and then you've turned back toward them, and they have like raced up to meet you. These goblins are like feverish to see you meet a gruesome demise. Skeezewell Binbag. You are pushing forth. Yeah, your friends gathered around
Doing
this
it.
podium.
Doing it.
You may roll with advantage on this athletics check, and I will also
Come
give
on,
you a
Skeezewell.
sizable bonus to each roll. Best of luck.
All right, where I was screaming that whole time, I just didn't get picked up. What am I rolling for?
You're rolling athletics with advantage,
Okay.
and I'm giving you a sizable bonus. If this doesn't cut it, then oh shit,
Oh,
this
yes.
is it. This is what was needed. with now now with the podium crumbling, Skeezewell pushes forth and kind of just pushes the shit in of this podium with all of his might, destroying it. The blue light fading from this goblin's aura, and he is slowly pushed out into the field of combat. There's now a goblin shaman.
More meat, boys.
Okay, anything else, Master Skeezewell? You have your movement and a bonus action, should you desire to take it.
Skeezewell is going to Skeezewell's going to rush the goblin. He's going to
Interesting.
hold on, where am I?
You are not far from him at this time. Yeah, yep.
Can I get behind him? You see that?
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me do it again.
Something like that.
Yes, I want to do exactly that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
I'd like to do exactly that, good sir. And then I'm going to whisper in the goblin's ear. This is important. Hold on.
Tricksy, aren't we? Well, that comes to an end now.
Okay. Alright.
Hold on, I'll move myself over here.
Excellent. Yep, you find yourself.
Tricksy, aren't we?
Okay, anything else?
That's it. No, that's it.
Very good. Round 14, top of the round. Goblin snag it dead. Mandion Gelden not dead. Roll your athletics check with advantage, baby.
Come on, Mandy.
Sliding forth in this huge suit, it's just enough to knock over this podium. And as you knock it over and it crumbles down toward the ground, the floor beneath you begins to fall apart as well. I'll have you make a dexterity check to get the fuck out of the way of this sinkhole now appearing.
Dexterity save?
Dexterity save, yes, please.
Regular? Or advantage? What did you say?
Regular.
Dexterity,
please.
regular.
Was it good? Oh yeah,
18.
it was good. You back out of the way of this hole just in time, not getting any attacks of opportunity provoked as this goblin falls into the hole and is
Sick.
out of your combat range at this time.
Nice.
Anything
Okay.
else?
Yeah, I don't have any in my combat range right now.
That is. Oh, you do as well. There is a There is
Oh,
a
I see him.
goblin. Yeah, yep. There is a goblin. His blade pointing at you from the shadow. Just
I
out
gotta
of
have
you,
this pebble.
you almost didn't. You almost didn't see him because of your blurred vision in your left eye.
Well, I'm going to
You think that's the one that cracked you in your face?
I'm going to drink my last health potion,
Okay, very good.
keeping like an eighth of it just to pour on my face and my eye.
All right.
Let me just edit my inventory real quick.
You may do so.
Let me edit my second inventory.
You may. You may do such a thing.
Alright. That is a advanced dice roll. 2d4 plus 2. Not too bad.
Nice. Okay. You regenerate 7 HP. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Do I still have my action? Or is that crushing blow my action?
That crushing blow was your action.
Then no.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna wait and see if I can see again.
You can see as the blue aura ends emanating from around this goblin, and he is pushed out of the ritual square, and the walls of light fade at this time. This goblin shaman next to Skeezewell Binbag is going to use its bonus action to take the disengage maneuver, leaving his combat range without provoking an attack of opportunity. The devil. He pushes down here, getting the fuck out of there. You can see Skeezewell, you took your eye off him for just 1 second, and he took the opportunity to scramble away.
Bastard. Bastard.
Let's see. He will cast. He won't move so far. He'll move a mere 25 feet instead. You can see, gentlemen,
You slippery goblin.
as this filthy goblin shaman begins waving his wand around in the air in a circular formation, and this dark green trail begins to follow behind it, the tip of the staff being illuminated, and you all feel a sense of dread come over you. The goblin shaman casts Bane at first level on all three of you.
Oh no.
Skeezewell, Clagone, Ulzgud, I need you guys to make charisma saving throws or be baned.
Lucky for you.
Oh fuck, poor Clagone, having the time of his life. Damn! With a +5 for poor Skeezewell. A 3, fucking making it 8 total, is not good enough, unfortunately. Shit. Okay. Let's see. I think, yeah, Ulzgud is the only one to not be affected by the Bane. Clagone and Skeezewell, you guys feel a shiver come over your persons. And you are feeling even more fatigued than usual. That will be it for that goblin's turn.
Have you tagged me with Bane so that I can remember? Oh yes, I see it.
Yes, yep, yeah. Just a little,
Okay, good.
just a little confusion thing. It'll be up to me to make sure it is upheld too. Mandy Gelden, you have a creature before you. Just gonna take a swipe at you with a crude dagger. I hope that's okay.
Oh,
A
this
20.
is fine.
You don't take any damage, but your suit is further damaged still,
Great.
unfortunately. But nothing too substantial, it seems, at the moment. Clagone,
Nice.
you are up, baby.
I'm gonna Clagone's gonna turn around and face the shaman and holster the sword of Beric Dondarrion, but reach into his bag and pull out a hand axe.
Oh shit. Time for some nice and safe range combat.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's gonna chuck that hand axe and pray pray that it hits.
Okay, very good. We all pray. A 9. Ting ting ting! Fucking bounces along the stone floor, just at the feet of the goblin shaman. No effect, unfortunately.
Shit.
What a shame.
You are just feeling so fucking winded right now. It's hard. It's hard to get the oomph you want behind that throw, and as well the accuracy. It's
Well,
it's
enough
just
of
a
that.
rough time. Oh shit! We've actually damn, we ran through the music box.
Damn.
Time for more.
After such a poor attempt at a throw because of how weak, Clagone's gonna take a knee and regain any strength he can muster up for this final battle.
I'll have you make a religion check if you want to pray. As like a
Yeah,
bonus
of cour-
action. I'll allow it.
I will make a prayer.
Okay. All right. You may make a religion check. A 16. You feel a sudden burst of confidence flow through you, and you regain 2 health points from divine energy, a small blessing in a time of great need.
Julianos is with me.
Okay, very good. Let's see, we've got a Goblin Archer who's going to take a shot at Mandion Gelden, with advantage and all, because, you know, pack tactics. Schwink. Oof, ain't nothing. Mr. Bone-Breaker,
Get
you're
out
up.
of there.
Ulzgud is going to rush behind this goblin in the center.
Oh shit, okay. Seeing your opportunity finally, you push forth.
Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, I can do it with the bonus action anyways.
You could. You could.
So yeah, I'm going to get up right behind this guy.
Okay, very good.
And before my strike, I'm going to yell at this motherfucker.
Oh.
Where is your magic now? And I'm going for a two-handed strike on the back of his skull.
Woo! Fucking Skeezewell,
Yeah.
you can see this large, figured humanoid push forth into the magical space once unenterable with a burst of speed, unyet seen. Where's your magic now? And you fucking go for a two-handed crack. He's like, "What?" He looks behind him, and you crack him right in the side of the head, dealing a whopping 12 bludgeoning damage, and the goblin flying at least 10 feet or so before flopping along the ground, dead as shit.
Damn.
The head goblin shaman seemingly eviscerated at this time. Where is his magic now?
Exactly.
Anything else, Master Bone-Breaker?
Is that the end with the attack, or do I still have a little bit of movement with the because the 60 wasn't used?
You do have more movement. I think you have like 20 or so feet of movement if you desire to take it. You could go any which way.
I'll take another 20 feet towards Mandion
Oh, okay, yeah.
to help a boy out.
With your superior nighttime vision, now in the center of this room, you have made out one of your other allies that you haven't seen for quite some time, and he is in quite the situation indeed. You can see like a squad-sized contact of goblins surrounding Mandion Gelden.
Yeah.
One of which you are actually in melee. You have stumbled into melee range with.
I can't see any of them.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can see Mandion Gelden is kind of just like unsure of where to look at this time. You have a funny feeling he may not be as as visually aware as you are in this
I
space.
see Ulzgud. Black.
I'm here, Mandion.
Okay.
I look up towards the heavens thinking I'm dying.
anything else, Master Bone-Breaker?
No.
Okay,
Shall end.
very good. We've got a Goblin Archer. You can hear Mandion Gelden as he skitters up along this perimeter wall and pushes up behind you to get a shot at your person. With advantage. Swing! No! Another 2 piercing damage into your body. You feel the ever familiar sting of piercing damage.
Not
as you are
good.
just getting fucking pin cushioned. Skeezewell Binbag. You're up, baby.
He's a little Binbag. He's confused. However, he smells magic. Like a bloodhound.
Also.
So Skeezewell's in a rage. He's just rushing right towards this goblin. He's forgotten his magical roots. He's running. He's running over there. Not dashing, but he's jogging. He's enraged.
Very good.
As enraged as a Skeezewell Binbag can be. And
You're tired of
I'm
these
gonna
greenskins.
just I'm gonna take a swing with my hand axe, if I may.
Please do. Please do.
Alright.
That could be quite good. Unfortunately, you take a -4 to it from your Bane effect, and that is just enough to keep the creature safe from your strike. You're about
He's
to,
both confused. He's fumbling. He's running.
holy fuck, dude.
Doesn't quite connect.
Save that goblin shaman, that's for sure. You're about to land a hit on him squarely, but something about him just keeps you from following through fully with your swing. Anything else?
Skeezewell's going to attempt to recognize his confusion, but he's just too confused. So no, that's it.
Mandion Gelden. You find yourself in the same spot you have been in for a little while, with a goblin in melee range of you, but an ally potentially rushing to your assistance. It's hard to tell from where you're sitting.
Nice. Alright.
What's it gonna be, my friend?
It's going to be...
Oh, this other.
I'm gonna move towards the light. I'm gonna take the disengage action,
Oh shit. Okay.
I think.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to not
Mhm.
provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can if you want to.
Yep, because I'm just gonna move out in the open, so.
Okay. Taking the disengage action, a gust of steam voluntarily leaves your suit, giving you enough time to mask your pulling away from this creature, and he gets no attack of opportunity.
I'm out of here.
You have finally regained into the light once again.
Feels good.
Your job done on that side of the battlefield. At this point, gentlemen, I think we should take our break before we continue any further.
Break. No, thank you.
Okay, very good. Past you then. This goblin shaman, seeing that he is opposed with quite the interesting individual, will use its bonus action for nimble escape, takes the disengage action, and get the hell away from Skeezewell Binbag. A source of great danger. You can see Skeezewell as this creature runs south into the darkness. Who was going to track him the whole time? What with your superior dark vision? This creature before you, Ulzgud, takes a step around this hole and pushes up before you. Coming in for a strike. You are technically in melee range of a friend, and that makes you susceptible to pack tactics, everyone's favorite goblin ability.
Yay!
He's gonna come
One
at you
person's
with
favorite.
a crude dagger. Oh, it's your armor class exactly, which means he has to flip a coin to see if he hits you. If he rolls a 4 to 6, he strikes. Poof, a 1, he does not. It's narrow. It results in like a very shallow cut along your arm, but it is not an it's superficial damage at best. Pretty much a miss. Clagone, you find yourself in the back of the battlefield catching your breath. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I will make my way to this torch next to Skeezewell
Oh, okay, very good.
and pick it up.
Okay, I will delete the torch and make you cast Torchlight. That's the secret. Okay, very good. The deed is done. You now are a light source.
Fantastic.
Oh shit! It should be said, Woody. Now that we're getting down to the brass tacks, you cannot have your shield and the torch equipped at the same time, or like your fucking shield, weapon, and torch, right? You have to right? You need a hand.
Pick 2 things to hold.
Yeah. So
I don't have 3 hands, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I mean, you could just like tuck
Grasp
your
the torch in your
That's right.
belt.
You can just
I'll-
tuck your sword under your armpit,
Yeah.
and then fucking and just have your torch ready, and shield. If you'd like to do something like that, I'll allow it.
I'll go ahead and sheath the sword for now.
Very good.
And carry it, and then I will go ahead and grab my hand axe that I failed miserably. That should be right about here.
Yeah, somewhere around there. You're able to retrieve your hand axe. I have not been paying attention to where the projectiles have been landing. It should be said, anyone who misses a projectile, you do have a good chance to retrieve them from the battlefield, so long as it's not out in like snow or like wilderness terrain. That's where you really have a chance of losing throwables and shit. You still can lose them, they still can break, so on, so on. Just
Makes sense.
something to keep in mind. You'd be like, oh, I'd like to retrieve this or that, So try to keep in mind
Yeah.
what you've expended. Anything furthermore, Master Clagone?
Nope. I will. That's about all to the extent of Clagone. That's all the energy he could muster to do.
Torchbearer, you get the warmth near you, and it feels quite fine. Ulzgud, this goblin next to this other goblin in front of you, is going to draw out a dagger and take a strike at you. In 18, you suffer 4 piercing damage from a nasty stab in the side of your stomach. And you are up, my friend.
I am going to return the favor and attack the same goblin.
This one down here. It's up to you.
Ping him again?
This one?
Yeah,
just
that's
attacked
the
you?
one that attacked me, yeah.
I mean, they both tried at this time.
Yeah, the one that actually damaged me.
Yeah, that one has
Gains
drawn
my
blood.
attention,
That one has drawn blood.
and I really wish to destroy him.
Okay. A 16 hits. The 9 bludgeoning damage is enough. How does the creature perish?
I just hit him right in the stomach, and he just throws up his insides.
And collapses to the ground, dead as shit. Well done. Anything else?
I just turn my gaze to the goblin in front of me.
Okay,
and say,
very
"You're
good.
next."
Excellent. Let's see. An archer from beyond the way pushes over, making himself known to you, Ulzgud, as he aims toward Mandion Gelden and tries to shoot him in the back. Boing! Fucking scatters in between Mandion and Skeezewell, and like shifts out over beyond in front of Clagone. The crossbow bolt skipping across the ground. Skeezewell Binbag. Still feeling a haze of confusion over you ever so slightly, and a bit of fatigue from the journey and recent hard-fought battle. What are you up to?
Skeezewell Binbag is where?
You are here.
Skeezewell's fucking confused, man.
You can
Skeezewell.
You can see the illumination, the faint glow of a goblin who is muttering ever so slightly, maintaining the effect over you and Clagone. And you also you see a scuffle over to your left. You can hear it, not too far away. You just saw a crossbow bolt enter your vision from the left, so you know something's going on over there as well.
Skeezewell smells these mutterings. He can perceive them beyond the normal senses, and almost without will, he whips out a firebolt faster than even Clagone Brolin can detect.
Oh shit! Okay, very good.
Ooh.
You may roll your firebolt and roll a d4 to subtract from it,
Ooh.
because as you're concentrating on your attack, you can feel that bit of confusion gnawing away at you, causing a bit of doubt. But I don't believe it's enough to make the difference. Yeah, 16 still hits, dealing a nice 6 fire damage. You can see as the satisfying baseball-sized fireball pops against the goblin down here at the other end of the chamber. You can hear a reactionary squeal from it. It has to make a Constitution save to see if it can maintain concentration on the spell that you guys are under. It does. It remarkably fortuitous for a creature of this caliber. You still feel the stain of this spell influencing you. Anything else?
Skeezewell's going to turn to Clagone Brolin, and he's going to say, "We've got to stop that goblin."
Nice. Okay. Top of the round, round 16. Mandion and Ulzgud, make perception checks for me, please. Oh shit. Ulzgud, you can hear from over here down in this hole, like the echoing of a goblin scream coming from the bottom of it. Before the
Who's good is
screaming
worried.
before the screaming stops suddenly and can no longer be heard. Let's see. This other goblin shaman, now released from his ritual duty, is gonna be up to something. I'm almost sure of it. Ooh, what can be done? What can be done? This vile spellcasting creature is going to reposition himself. And looking over towards Skeezewell Binbag, begins a incantation. You can see Skeezewell, a similar crystalline magical blue effect starting to
Incantate on me.
starting to emanate from this goblin shaman, and spits out this fierce ice shard that comes sailing towards you. I need you to, let's see, what's the rules of frost bite? I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see how you fare as this blue crystalline cold energy strikes your person. Oh shit, very good. You are unaffected.
Nice.
Skeezewell puts on an iron shirt of spirit and blocks. It's devilish.
Yeah, you take neither the cold damage
Unclean incantation.
nor any of the effects from it. Yeah, you are unaffected. You can see this goblin having a moment of frustration. Mandion Gelden.
He is goblin magic.
Skeezewell screams into the night. Okay, that's it.
That's me. Let's see
What are you up to,
what I
buddy?
have. I'm looking through some attacks I have available to me.
Oh, very good. Very good, as you should.
I'm gonna move to protect Skeezewell Binbag,
Oh, very good. You do so.
and I'm gonna raise a palm pistol
Ooh.
from its strap.
Clagone, you can see as Mandion reaches down with his right arm, the one with the best accuracy at this time, grabbing from his thigh from some type of little pouch you hadn't quite noticed before, and draws out a small device that only fits ever so gently in the palm of his hand. Could be a compass of some kind, hard to say. And who are you striking, Mandion Gelden?
This foul beast.
You see as Mandion Gelden raises it up and then squeezes his fingers in a certain configuration, and there's a pop that emanates from the palm of his hand, and a projectile sails out toward this goblin here, striking it for 6 piercing damage. A very fast, must have been very small projectile, because you guys didn't see it travel through the air. It was very fast, but all of a sudden now the goblin is weaning over in pain, seemingly struck by some type of something. Hard to say if it was magic or otherwise. You may deduct a 32 caliber round from your palm pistol
Yes, sir.
as your shot echoes through the chamber.
Yeah. That's gonna be my turn.
Glad to see that thing out.
Hell yeah.
Alright, we've got a goblin shaman who is going to maintain concentration on the Bane spell, and also seeing the you can see him visibly reacting to the gun being fired at the goblins at this time. He is going to lash out With the same spell toward you, Mandion Gelden, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, or succumb to some cold damage and disadvantage on your next weapon attack roll. Oof! Well done, well done.
Nice.
You surpass you.
Nice.
It's no issue. It shatters across your arcane armor, and there is no effect from the spell.
Excellent.
This goblin before you, Ulzgud, is going to go for a strike against you. He's unable to do so. You see it coming. Clagone, Brolin, taking this time now and realizing what room you are in. This is a chamber that is just adjacent to your quarters. You are quite familiar with this interior, as you have spent most of your time guarding it. It was hard to recognize, what with all the goblin light show and franticness of combat, but you have a sanctuary just to the north of this room.
Home sweet home.
And with that in mind, what would you like to do this turn?
I'm gonna throw this torch roughly over in this direction.
You may make an athletics check to do so. The accuracy of your torch fall will be dictated by such. Let's see, I will diminish your lights. I will copy this torch. A 15 is pretty good. What were you thinking about, like here-ish?
Yeah, right roughly in there.
Okay, very good. Yeah, the torch lands just about where you desired, illuminating quite clearly some goblin shamans who are looking a little bit terrified. One of them clutching at his gut beneath his robes.
Let me see. Damn. I'm gonna take, Clagone's gonna step forward roughly about 10 feet.
Okay.
And, ready his hand axe again while his sword is still in his sheath.
Okay, very good. Playing it safe, going for the ranged attack. Aiming up a strike.
I'm gonna go for the already wounded goblin that was hit by some unknown projectile.
Okay, very good. Oh shit, you land a clean hand axe swing. How does the shaman die?
It catches the poor shaman right in the temple after he was clutching his wound from previous. Stuck right into the head as he drops to the floor.
He kind of twirls a bit, with his body in an L shape as he falls to the ground. Dead as shit. Another goblin shaman, slain by Clagone. The axe sticking in the side of his head. Anything else, Master Clagone?
Nope, just turn to the next one and point at him and say, "You're next."
Okay. Sir Bone-Breaker, what are you up to?
I am going to remember my threat from last time. Look at the goblin in front of me, and can I do a reckless attack?
Yes, you may. You may certainly. Yeah. If you click on the speech bubble of reckless attack, it will put the description of it in chat, and it will allow me to read it and everyone else. Here it is. You can throw aside all concern for defense and attack with fierce desperation. It is your first attack, and doing so will give you advantage on melee weapon attacks using strength, which you satisfy all the criteria of. So please, make your attack with advantage. At the cost of potentially leaving yourself vulnerable, you think you can wrap up the situation here and now. You fucking charge back, twisting your waist all the way to the right, and then unleashing with a two-handed Warhammer strike. You hit this goblin in the side of the shoulder, and you're about to connect with his head, but he, just in time, ducks over to the right and gets out of the way of the heavy damage. It is a glancing blow. He is half wounded, but still standing at this time from the 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And does that use up my bonus?
No.
I would like to dash backwards then.
You can. It will
Towards the
provoke...
group of boys.
Okay, you certainly can. It will provoke an attack of opportunity. You could
That's okay.
Can you disengage as a bonus action too?
Where?
Oh no, it doesn't say. Oh, what it does say is other creatures have disadvantage on opportunity attack rolls against you. So this creature will have
Okay.
disadvantage on this attack.
So yeah, I would like to dash back about 20 feet to be back with the boys.
Okay, very good.
And I need to roll a what?
Oh, nothing. This creature will just try to strike you. He's unable to
Okay.
do so. You're too fast for him.
Good.
Backpedal away from this incoming danger. Anything else?
I will end here.
Okay, very good. As you're backpedaling, this goblin over here sees the opportunity to try to take a shot at you. He's unable to do so. The bolt twings and slides along the stone floor. No effect. Skeezewell, Binbag, Clagone, Brolin. What is going on?
Skeezewell Binbag smells the dirty magic that's infested his brain. He wields his javelin high above his head and charging forth 15 feet. Skeezewell. Wait, where is 15 feet? Sorry, I should have.
3 blocks.
Something like that.
Alright, so Skeezewell charging 12.5 feet. Aiming his javelin and with a running strike lashes out
Okay,
in a
best of
physical
luck.
manner.
Ooh, the Bane will not matter in this instance.
Nice.
Nice.
6 piercing damage is enough to slay the Goblin Shaman. How does the creature die?
Just like you're thinking. The javelin fully filled with momentum and energy. Just ragdolls him straight back into the darkness.
He slides at least 10 feet along the floor, the momentum of the javelin carrying the Goblin Shaman. Well
Sick.
done, gentlemen. The hazy effect on your minds ending at this time. Anything
Nice.
else, Master Skeezewell?
Skeezewell blows his nose more than is necessary.
Excellent. Very good.
Alright.
Top of the round, round 17. Ulzgud Bone-Breaker. Eyeing the hole leading into the darkness, you can see as a face appears from beneath it. It looks to be like that of a gaunt humanoid of some kind, hairless, with beady red eyes that look at you from in between the goblin's legs, in between you and the hole. And it reaches up with this pale, sagging skinned, just gaunt human hand and pulls up the rest of its golem, Smeagol-like torso
Oh my god.
and arrives from out of the hole, adding itself to the initiative. As you all probably expected.
Oh.
Wow. Wowee.
Boy, we gotta go.
This fucking strange, naked humanoid hunched over, almost like that of some type of ape man, delivers a horrifying hissing screech that emanates throughout the chamber. Everyone hears it, and he rushes over, almost on 4s at the first goblin he can find, and sets upon it with a devastating claw attack. Yeah! Fucking, you can see the goblin. It's fucking all of a sudden screeching, realizing that it's under attack at its flank nearby. A melee ensues between the two. Mandy and Gelden, you hear a commotion off to your left.
Okay. What do I want to do about that?
Stronghold.
Slap him good. Yud.
I'm going to stay behind Ulzgud.
Oh no.
I bet.
Make sure I use him as cover while I launch a firebolt in the general direction of this creature.
Oh
I
shit.
can see it faintly off in the darkness.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yep. I would say you're just able to see him enough to get a shot ringing over in that direction.
Yeah.
It sails in between the two having the skirmish and pops against a large pillar just in the background.
And I'll gently nudge this orc in the direction of these creatures. And that'll be my turn.
You feel a slight pat of reassurance, Mr. Bone-Breaker. This goblin
all it
turns
is.
around. Ukawaka! Do not chigawa! And pauses for a moment. And runs. Runs away from the field of combat, leaving his friend behind. It takes the dash action to get the fuck out of there. You see Bone-Breaker as this goblin fucking sprints into the darkness down along the southern portion of the chamber. Seemingly uninterested in combat at this time. Clagone, you can hear a commotion on the other end of the chamber. And fear an ensuing combat may follow.
Not again. Clagone's gonna move to that poor goblin that endured an axe to the head and recover his prized possession.
Okay, very good. You have retrieved the hand axe you threw at him without issue.
And then he will search the body for any important things that may help him in the battle that ensues ahead.
Okay, you can make an investigation check. Oof, you find a mere 3 gold pieces on the goblin shaman, but nothing of any real use.
Clagone will take the gold and then turn toward the darkness and stand his ground and not go into that dark where a goblin just squealed at the top of its lungs.
Okay, very good, very good. It
And
should
that
be
will
said,
be Clagone's turn.
you are unsure of the status of your potential sanctuary up north, but you think it may very well be. I don't know. If it isn't compromised, it could be very well an excellent place to hide and take shelter. Mr. Bone-Breaker.
Ulzgud, seeing the peril that came out of the hole, greatly urges the party to move towards said sanctuary and
Well, you aren't necessarily
begins to
familiar with it.
move.
It's up to Clagone to tell everyone that he does in fact know about it.
Ulzgud wants to express to the party that he wants to get the fuck out of here.
Right, yeah. You guys all hear quite clearly that from this stout half-orc who's been putting on quite a good show of combat thus far, that he's quite disinterested in continuing any combat if he can help it. Anything else?
Clagone will remain quiet.
Clagone Brolin, you rascal. Alright.
Okay. And Ulzgud will, with displeasure, move behind Mandion.
Okay, very good. Easy enough to do. Okay.
How far is it? I wish to take my javelin and throw it in the direction of the creature.
Okay, let me double check the range on the javelin. It is 30 feet before it becomes disadvantage. What is the range of the creature?
It's over that.
Okay, so it'll just be with disadvantage, but he is within range to be struck potentially. Oh shit, 12. That does hit for 7 piercing damage. You can hear that squealing of the creature as you struck it somewhere in its person. Excellent. Nice. Not bad. Not a bad throw.
And I shall end my turn.
Okay, very good. We've got a Goblin Snag Archer who is continuing to scream under assault by this naked humanoid that's crawled out from the ground, and it is unable to get anywhere near a strike as this creature is just rapidly forcing itself upon it. Skeezewell Binbag. The situation is calmed down for a bit, but now is seemingly escalating once again. What would you like to do?
Alright. So where's this ghoul? Is he within my vision?
That's a good question. Let me see. He is just within your vision on the edge of the darkness. You can see him tangling with some kind of some type of goblinoid over there.
Alright,
About 50 feet away at this time.
How far can I throw a torch, and is that gonna be my action?
I'll let you throw a torch as a bonus action, and I'll make you do an athletics check to see how well you throw said torch.
Okay, so this is a torch here, right?
That is a torch.
Alright, so I'm gonna run to the torch.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm going to throw it towards the ghoul. And you said athletics check to
Yes,
see how
please.
far?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We will see.
Nice.
Ooh, 18 is pretty fucking good. I would say you get it just about where you want it. Is there good?
Yes.
Okay, boom. You
now
illuminate
how
the
far is
quarrel
that?
happening between these two creatures.
Okay, now let me just look at this. Skeezewell casts pyrotechnics
Oh,
on the torch,
shit. Oh, damn.
extinguishing the non-magical flame.
Wow.
And I'm going to use fireworks. Each creature within 10 feet must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or become blinded.
Okay, let's do the ghoul. Ooh, it fails. It becomes blinded. Excellent. And the Goblin Snagga also fails, becoming blinded. You guys can see as all of a sudden the torch over yonder, does it get snuffed out?
The light is snuffed out, yes.
Okay. You can
So
see as the...
Skeezewell, I'm sorry, I'm in a phone call, but I have to tell you what I want to do, and then I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Very good.
I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to move into the darkness towards them.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Rushing in. All right.
Skeezewell moves 20 feet toward the darkness. You guys can see as he tosses the torch over yonder and begins casting a spell, swirling his hands about, and a beautiful light display extinguishes the torch, and the creatures are fiendishly rubbing and scratching at their eyes. From just
Nice.
beyond Skeezewell Binbag. Oh shit! Actually, well, it's quite dark. It's quite dark over there now. Not much can be seen on that edge of the chamber. Even Master Bone-Breaker struggling to see over into that distance. But you guys swear, if you know, everyone who's here can make a perception check to see what you can hear. Clagone doesn't hear much. Mandion Gelden doesn't hear
I
much.
gotta do a normal one.
Yeah, a normal one. Shit. You guys don't hear much. That's all I can say. Pretty rough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's serious nowadays. Top of the round, Lesser Ghoul, blinded. Knows it's attacking something, so we'll attack with disadvantage, it not being able to see, with some nasty claw attacks. You guys can hear the screaming of the goblin as he is fucking torn apart by the claws of this creature in the darkness, and the screaming comes to a halt. Mandion Gelden.
I can't see anything.
Say that again.
I'm going to move forward 10 feet.
Okay. Push forward, not seeing much yet, but the edge of the engraved summoning circle.
And I'll move another 10 feet.
Okay, you push down and find a goblin corpse. It is that of a goblin shaman.
And move another 10 feet.
Okay, you push down
Really
and
good
find
barricade, nice.
find a palisade. One of which you are familiar with, at least a little bit.
And I will hold my pompous love in front of me for protection.
Okay, all right. Are you holding it in case like something gets in front of you?
Yeah,
wanna,
oh
like-
yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
all right, okay.
Pop
Hold-
anything that pops in front of me.
Holding your action to attack anything that gets within visual range as soon as possible.
That's right.
We move past your turn to the next one. Perhaps fortunate of you doing so, as from out in front of you, you can hear the scampering of a creature moving up out of the darkness, and it lunges at you, and you have your palm pistol prepared, and you fire your palm pistol. A 16. You fucking strike into the creature, it hits it in the shoulder, but it's already in a leaping move and makes its way within melee range, taking a nasty claw swipe at you. And, an 11.
Oh.
It isn't much, but you can see that with the ferocity of this creature, even though he's attacking you with bare hands, he looks to be quite feral, quite a feral humanoid indeed.
Gross. Disgusting. I'll slay it.
This goblin down here is gonna run away into the darkness. Clagone, Brolin.
Things have gone dark. Clagone has heard screaming. Realizing where he is, he lights a torch after the last one extinguishes.
Okay, take your bonus action to light up a torch. The torchlight is lit, illuminating a naked, curled-over, decrepit humanoid in melee with Mandion and Gelden.
Disgusting! And then I will use my... can I use my action to move?
No, you still have all your movement.
Oh, perfect.
As
I am
well as your
gonna...
main action.
Good.
Oh, you can use your action to take the dash action, which will double the movement speed you're allowed to move for this turn, if you'd like to
I
do
will
that.
do that. Clagone will dash 60 feet north
Nice. Very good. You may do so.
and book it the hell out of here.
Okay. You push forth northwise along the chamber 60 feet.
I gotta measure that.
You can see the entryway, the metallic entryway that leads to your barracks just before you. You head up to it, and immediately you can see that it appears to be intact and not compromised. But I think you are just out of range to be able to try it. Oh shit!
I was muted for my initial reaction
Fuck.
by accident. But,
Skeezewell, Binbag, will you make a perception check since you're back at this time? Oh yeah, you definitely
Oh,
heard
there it is.
creatures. You definitely heard more creatures crawling out of the dark hole.
No.
And you would have heard actually one has already jumped out and is attacking Mandion and Gelden at this time. All right, that's all you got, Clagone?
For right now, yes.
Okay, very good, Mr. Bone-Breaker. You have been left alone in the center of this chamber. Your allies scattering to the wind.
Ulzgud, feeling a little left out of the fun, decides to get back into it,
Oh!
and I will rush to Mandion Gelden's side.
Fuck.
Oh yeah. Into the darkness.
And destroy this little pale shit in front of me.
Yeah, this creature's probably considerably larger than the goblins, but is hunched over, so is just has a smaller frame. And you move up, and without any fear in your heart, bring down a crushing blow onto the creature's right shoulder blade. Let's see, that's a nasty 9 damage. You fucking knock it down to the ground, and it scrambles back up to its feet, heavily wounded, but but still up on its last legs. These creatures seemingly pretty durable.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. I'll end.
Okay. Phew, the goblin perished. Skeezewell, Binbag, you are up, my friend. Let's see. You can't see much immediately in front of you, but you can hear the writhing of that creature that you blinded in the darkness. And you also hear the slithering of more erupting out from that hole in the ground.
Oh, guys, can I keep him? All right, let's run away. Skeezewell is going to cast a firebolt, but he's gonna run away too.
Okay.
Because he can see this, right, by the faint glow of.
Yep. Of Mandion Gelden.
All right, here we go.
Very good. You cast a firebolt, and it strikes this creature. You guys can see that just in front of you, off from the left-hand side, this creature is all of a sudden struck in the right side of the body and curls over. And brief smoldering flames erupting from it as the creature burns before you and is dead as shit.
Nice.
And then Skeezewell's gonna move that distance there.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Perhaps a fine thing that you do, as you hear behind you a screeching of a creature that pushes up within your visual range behind you, giving chase. Top of the round, this creature regains its vision.
You regain that vision.
And moves forth to attack. Who was good before you? Another one of these creatures comes lunging out of the darkness and takes a bite attack at you. A 17, you are struck for 6 piercing damage as you are bit in the left forearm by this disgusting humanoid. You give it a punch and bash it off of your forearm, but it leaves a nasty bite wound in its place. Mandion Gelden, you are up. You are technically in melee range with this creature at this time.
I will throw my palm pistol in its little strap and lunge forward to assist with a Thunder Gauntlet strike.
Oh shit, sick.
A savage strike.
Ooh, 16, that hits. A whopping 7 thunder damage.
Nice.
You can see Bone-Breaker is. It's impressive for seemingly a weaponless strike, this suit packing a decent punch. Causing this creature to have disadvantage as it destabilizes them. Anything else?
That should be it.
Okay. Let's see, we have this goblin who is retreating in the darkness. Master Brolin, before you lies the barracks of your recent home. The door seemingly sealed still as you left it.
Clagone will take a step forward and work on unsealing this door, giving us a way out.
Okay, fantastically. You have the key for such a door.
You will unlock it. Clagone will turn and yell, "Gents, a way out! Get over here!"
Oh my god.
And as such, the doorway unveils a interior pretty much as you remember it.
I will step in and await at the door for everyone to come through before slamming it shut.
Okay, very good. It will be so.
And that will be the end of Clagone.
Master Bone-Breaker. You are up, my friend.
Ulzgud will take a strike at the foe in front of him.
Okay. Nice. You fucking bring down your furiosity onto this creature with your warhammer. How does it perish?
With a big right hook cleaving its neck and head, goes flying off, and Ulzgud, with his bonus action, shall make a dash. To the north.
Okay, very good.
Right into there.
You do notice one of these hobbling creatures making its way after Skeezewell Binbag.
Yeah, do I go? Oh, yeah, I'll go here within range of him.
Oh shit, okay, very good. You do so. Skeezewell Binbag, you are up.
Skeezewell. Shocked. Almost can't call out fast enough to Clagone Brolin.
You bloody git, he's got the bag!
And Skeezewell turns around and charges toward Mandion Gelden.
Damn, interested in the wealth that you know Mandion Gelden to have. You know Sanctuary would do nothing if you did not bring the treasure you have gained with you. And you head back toward the creature that's racing at you, dodging out of the way.
God.
Taking the dash action
Fuck me.
to go find Mandion Gelden. My original partner in crime.
You can see him way over there.
Move, move,
I'm
move!
getting slaughtered.
Skeezewell. And then I'm just gonna close the distance.
Okay, alright. You're there. You have found. We have found one Mandion Gelden.
They have the bag.
Skeezewell says out of breath.
Yeah, more like it.
That's all Skeezewell. That's all Skeezewell manages.
Okay. This ghoul, turning to try to chase you, Skeezewell, runs into Bone-Breaker, and, without a care in the world, throws himself upon him. Brace yourself, Master Bone-Breaker, for a incoming strike from this horrible creature. A claw attack. It tries to scratch at you, but you keep it away with the Warhammer. From out of your periphery, you can see more of these creatures rising up from out of the hole. We'll be getting into the initiative order as such. It seems almost like an endless tide of these terrible-looking beasts, seemingly unending. Let's see. I think that will be that. Top of the round, round 20. That ghoul is dead. Mandion Gelden, you find yourself free of melee combatants and in the presence of your first adventuring companion.
Hell yeah. I look at Skeezewell running from an obvious gaping hole in the distance, and I grab his arm and I pull him with me.
Skeezewell accepts this.
Okay, very good. Very good.
And we will. Can I make him take a dash action with me?
Ooh, you'll both have to make an athletics check.
Damn.
If you want to move in tandem to you know, to try to do such a thing. 15's not too bad.
Hold on, let me make mine.
A 12 isn't too bad. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Damn, we're running up there. We're gonna go right there. Oh.
That's what you better do. Go on, Skeezewell, get over there. right, you guys
All
make
right.
it out there.
Listen to this though. Skeezewell's exhausted. He literally just sprinted for his life. So I'll have half movement next round.
Okay, all right, very good. So be it. So be it.
I do need to get in that door though. I do need to get in that door.
You sure do. Anything else, Mandion Gelden?
I think that'll be it.
Okay, very good. Who's up? This goblin who's hiding. Who's up next? This ghoul who is going to frantically make its way toward Master Bone-Breaker. Getting into melee range and making a bite attack. You feel a chomping on your right elbow as you take 7 piercing damage, Bone-Breaker, and fucking pull your elbow away and crack the beast in the face. You are surrounded all of a sudden. These fast creatures coming upon you from the darkness. The fucking horror. Clagone, you can see as most of your adventuring party is nearing the gate, but one of them is seemingly left behind. Somewhere in the darkness.
Clagone, fearing this may end like his previous adventures he's encountered, may end with Clagone only alone, shouting at Skeezewell Mandion, "Where's Ulzgud?" He takes a step, moves 10 feet forward.
Valiant.
Seeing wrong button. Seeing Ulzgud in the dim shadow, just roughly too far from the spear. Actually, Clagone will go 20 feet out.
Ooh, damn. Pushing it.
Danger.
The exhausted Clagone, not willing to leave anyone who's willing to assist him behind, pushes out to do what he can.
Clagone's gonna move 5 feet forward.
It's not worth it, Clagone.
Really making sure his friends are good.
Then Clagone will drop the torch and whip out a spear from his back.
Okay, very good.
We'll toss that spear over to this ugly, horrible creature trying to help Ulzgud.
Okay. A 13. Which one? This one? A
Yes.
13 hits for 9 piercing damage.
Ooh.
You can see as this creature shudders and is thrown to the side as this spear sticks its way halfway through the beast. Nice. And lodging itself in it. Anything else, Master Clagone? A successful spear throw.
Just scream at Ulzgud. Hurry your ass, damn it!
Okay, very good. Let's see. You can hear Master Bone-Breaker as from beyond the hole, more of these skittering creatures come out. This one taking the dash action, wrapping around this pillar, and sticking to the shadows. What are you up to, Master Bone-Breaker? You were still being accosted by 2 of these creatures, who seem to be quite more formidable than you first imagined.
I am going to be trying to make a break for it,
Ooh,
and
okay.
with my additional dash, I should be able to
Okay,
make it.
very good. These creatures will try to take a strike at you, each with disadvantage due to your Barbarian abilities.
Okay.
The first one, taking a bite attack. A 17.
And killing me.
You go to race away, and this creature, who is inflicted by the javelin, reaches out for you and gets a hold of your leg, biting you upon the leg and then scratching at your torso and pulling you down to the ground. Master Bone-Breaker makes it 5 feet before succumbing to his wounds and falling to the ground, unconscious. The large half-orc, you guys watch as he falls down to the ground. Not dead, but unconscious.
What a nightmare.
but it won't be long if he's beset by the savage creature and it finishes him. Situation critical.
Son of a bitch.
Skeezewell Binbag, you watch in horror as a potential worthy business associate falls to the ground.
Skeezewell strains his mind, forcing all the blood into his brain, closing his eyes, clutching, and then he reaches for his pouch. Eyes fully open. He whispers the incantation,
Oh shit.
grabbing the rope and letting it loose so that it goes as far as the mage hand can go. He's going to attempt to wrap the rope around Ulzgud Bone-Breaker.
Okay. Alright. I'll have you make a sleight of hand check to see how well the mage hand can wrap.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, did I do it? Where is it? Sleight of hand. Oh my god.
5.
No.
It isn't the tightest loop. But unbeknownst to you, you think you have it fairly decently. Rabbit, set upon Master Bone-Breaker in his unconscious state, and you begin to pull him.
The mage hand takes my whole action though, so I'm actively wrapping. But the rope is available for
Okay.
pulling from others.
Okay. All right. Very good. This school, seeing that Master Bone-Breaker is no longer a threat, and seeing this rope will push past it and savagely make its way up to Clagone Brolin. Clagone, this creature is beset upon you with your spear, sticking halfway through of its gaunt, skin-sagging body. It looks like maybe some kind of undead humanoid. It's not apparent to you at this time. But it lashes out with you with a devastating claw attack. You fucking keep it at bay with your shield in hand, and it deals no damage to you. Top of the round, Mandion Gelden. Something's drawn the attention of your friends behind you. You're not sure what it is.
What's that? I will turn to view this horror creature, and I will come down and launch a firebolt at it, point blank.
Okay, very good.
Or as point blank as I can be. I'll have to do it from this page. Yeah!
Ooh, a 12. That hits, dealing
Nice.
4 fire damage to the creature. It's caught off guard, but still standing. A scorch mark on its right-hand side.
Damn, okay.
These creatures are some dangerous.
I'm going to move within melee range of the creature, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. This goblin hides in the shadows. This other creature pushes its way up to Mandion Gelden's side and will attempt to take a strike at you. It is unable to do so. Clagone Brolin, you find yourself toe-to-toe with a creature. Heavily wounded, it seems like. But so are you. What's it gonna be?
My torch still on the ground and my shield, or my sword still in its sheath. The best thing I can do is try to grab hold of that spear that's stuck in it and whip it out and go for another lunge.
Sick. Alright, go for it. See if you can make a athletics check to grab the spear. Oof, not the best, not the best. You are not able to get your hand on the spear. But you could be able to draw some type of lesser weapon. Do you have anything that could be quickly deployed?
I have a hand axe. I can whip out that hand axe.
The hand axe will work pretty good. You can just drop the torch real quick, bust out the hand axe. Oh shit, that's exactly what you do. Dropping the torch to the ground and then drawing up the hand axe with one swift motion, you bury the axe into the head of this creature. And the beaming red light leaves its eyes, and it is dead as shit.
After that death, Clagone will retrieve his items and turn to Skeezewell and yell, "Hurry! Damn it! We don't have much time!"
As if as if a soothsayer, as if a soothsayer, from beyond in the shadow, you guys can hear the sloshing of another one of these creatures as it pushes 25 feet and makes itself evident in front of you. You can see Skeezewell and Clagone, Mandion, your back turned to this creature at this time, that it looks pretty similar to these other ones, but its hands and feet are of a much deeper tone, almost like it's been playing in the darkest depths of the earth and has a dirt staining permanently upon it. And behind its blue eyes, you can see dripping from its mouth this green goo-like substance that singes as it drips onto the stone floor. This creature lumbers up to you.
Holy shit.
Pushes another 5 feet. And spits.
Oh, god damn it.
Not Skeezewell.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Sorry, boys. Let's see.
Not this spit.
It's gonna be like this. It fucking spits on you like that. You like that?
Damn.
They sound like a boomer from Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh yeah, pretty much. It spits
I did
all
like
over
that.
you. You guys need to make a DC 14 Dexterity save. Clagone, Skeezewell, and Mandion Gelden. Dexterity saving throw. Oh shit, Mandion Gelden, no problem. You hear something coming up from behind you. Your comrade's distracted, and you duck this spray of gaseous liquid that sprays over the top of Clagone, who also ducks underneath it. Skeezewell, Binbag, you too will be making this save. A 13. Oh no. Oh, you succumb to this goo gets on your cloak and on your person, and then you can feel it as it starts to singe away at you, burning. A hot sensation. Let's see. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, and we'll see how much spit damage you have to deal with. You take 6 points of acid damage as you can feel this beginning to burn and singe into your skin. But your armor, thankfully, is unaffected. You take no armor damage from the acid.
Oh, okay.
You are
So I'm
good
just
in that regard. Woo! That was yucky. Okay. Master Bone-Breaker. In your unconscious state, your vision fading, you can hear your friends, your newfound allies, potentially to be friends one day, trying to rush to your aid. Please go into your character sheet and roll a death save. You will find them underneath where your hit point pool was. You can just click on the word death save. It is, they were next to your hit dice. Oh shit. Alright. So be it. Skeezewell, Binbag. You are up.
Skeezewell.
Covered to the burning sensation of acid peeling away at your skin and almost knocking you unconscious yourself. You find yourself in a rough situation.
Skeezewell's flight or fight is activated, and he's just he's putting the rope over his shoulder, and he's just dragging Ulzgud Bone-Breaker out. Skeezewell's just getting out of there as quickly as possible.
Make an
with
athletics check.
Ulzgud in tow.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Master Bone-Breaker is dragged along 15 feet along the ground before the loosely tied knot from the mage hand gives way.
Alright, Skeezewell has to be very careful about his next moves.
That's I would say everyone does.
Alright, so I think I can go here, right? So that's not right.
You can.
That's not right. Okay.
You can.
Am I able to grab his leg from right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll have you make another athletics check to grab, because I assume you're going to want to move him.
Yep. So I'm gonna just try
So-
and drag him
Yep.
manually.
That can be all but one big, nice athletics check. And 18, quite good. You
So
probably have how much movement?
how
do you
far
have
can I
left?
move now? I just used 5. I just
Just
used
you
5.
5. You pulled him with the rest of the mage hand. I would say you could move with an athletics like that, 15 feet with
Alright,
Master Bone-Breaker.
I'm gonna do 15, but I'm gonna do
Ooh, nice.
uh
Perhaps the safer 15. The diagonal movement's pretty nerfed, so you'll never get the optimum outcome with the diagonal.
so I think I just want to go here
You could.
if that's possible.
You could. Probably. Yeah, I'll allow it.
If that's popsicle.
With Master Bone-Breaker being
Yeah,
dragged with you.
Precisely like that as well.
Clagone, you could see a trail of blood as from emanating from a dark, blackish, that black, dark, orcish blood emanating from Master Bone-Breaker. As he's dragged along the stone floor that you used to call home.
It's like deja vu.
That's all Skeezewell can do.
Okay, this creature is dead. Top of the round, Mandion Gelden. There's a creature off to your left.
It's not my favorite. I'm going to.
He's dodged a huge acid spray attack.
I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh fuck, dude! Classic. This combat.
I'm going to be backing up here.
Okay, that creature tries to take claw swipes at you. He's unable to do so. You're too fast. The steam kind
Excellent.
of keeping him at bay.
And I'm going to be launching a firebolt at this one.
Okay, very good. Unleash your sweet fire bolt. A
Ah!
23 hits for 8 fire damage. You can see the baseball-sized firebolt twirling through the air and popping against this creature, who hisses and shrieks from the fire. Excellent. Anything else, Mandion Gelden?
That shall be it.
Okay. This creature moves up to close the distance, seeing that there's a sweet, sweet Mandion Gelden trying to get away. Clagone Brolin. Oh shit, you do not get an attack of opportunity because he's still in melee range, unfortunately. And this creature tries to bite you, Mandion Gelden. You take 3 piercing damage, Mandion Gelden, as this creature chomps onto your fingers and fucking is able to actually penetrate through some of your armor with its
Gross.
horrific mouth. The horror.
Hope we don't get rabies.
Clagone, you are up.
Clagone's gonna move back, seeing as he's the last one behind. He's gonna move roughly 15 feet just off behind Mandion.
Okay, you better be
Actually,
careful.
scratch at 10 feet.
You better be careful of this fucking creature. Okay,
Indeed.
you push on over, covering Skeezewell and Mandion side.
And then he's gonna unsheath the sword of Breton and go for a nice slice.
You go for a nice slice.
Come on, Barbarian.
Oh shit, a nice slice is
yeah.
right. You fucking kill this creature. 11 slashing damage. How does it die?
It's gonna be lodged right into the arm, severing the arm, and lodged into his torso before unlodging it, and he falls dead.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Anything else, Master Brolin?
Actually, I still have some movement left. Clagone's gonna move 10 more feet back, so that way he can shut the door for the last that come through.
Okay, getting in position to activate the door mechanism to reseal the door from the inside. You await your companions as this creature can be heard over yonder and launches out towards Mandion Gelden. You can see Mandion Gelden as this creature, similar to the other ones, has this green, disgusting-looking, tinted drool hanging from its mouth, and it seems like quite the disturbing creature. And it comes at you and makes a bite attack. Bite. A 20.
Oh.
You take
What the?
8 piercing damage. reduced to, you know what, 5 piercing damage, and I need you to. Ooh, yeah. You also take that 5 poison damage too. How's that make you look? 10 damage total.
I mean, I'm hurting really bad.
It's a devastating wound. If this creature jumps up upon you and hooks onto your shoulder and bites onto your weak point, you push it off of you and it lands back, but you can feel the singeing and dissolving of this creature as its acid burrows into your skin and inflicts this type of poison damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you can feel it beginning to interact with the biology of your person. Oh, that's just what you needed to fucking survive.
Thank God.
Holy fuck. Master Bone-Breaker, another death save, please. Oh shit. Okay, excellent. Master Binbag.
Master Binbag is dragging his friend. Dragging his friend into the hole.
Let's get another athletics check. See how far you can take him.
How far can I
10.
take him?
You can take him another 15 feet.
I'm gonna do just that.
Probably
Right
getting him
behind.
just in the interior here.
Right behind, and I'm sorry.
That
Right
moves.
here.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll allow it. So be it. Perfect. Master Bone-Breaker
Fancy bone.
Excuse me.
and Binbag safely within this interior. I assume that's all Master Binbag would have wanted to do. Round 22, top of the round, Mandion and Gelden, your friends seemingly out of your vision range. You are left alone with this very dangerous creature that you do not want to be near anymore.
Yeah, give me a tough decision here.
If, if you'd like me to recommend a course of action, I certainly can.
I mean, it's either I punch it or I provoke an attack of opportunity.
But, well, you could take the disengage action also,
Well, I could also do that.
which may very well be what I suggest. Not that you asked.
Then it's gonna run straight on in.
Well, it may. It may. I'm you know, Clagone is
Shit.
ready. Clagone is
Oh,
up
I thought
next.
that one was the next one. Shit.
No,
Okay.
no, that one is dead.
Well then, yeah, I'll disengage. I kind of wave my hands in front of this creature to disorient it, and then I turn and run away.
A bit of steam pouring out of the palms of your hands and the sides of your suit as you fall back into the safety of this room, hopefully. Clagone, all of your potential party members are in. What will you do?
Seeing the Mandion, the last man to make it through, slams that door shut as fast as he possibly can.
Okay, you yank onto the mechanism, the chain leading to the door pulley situated just within the confines of your barracks, and you guys are sealed off from that chamber.
Shit.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Combat reaching its end, and you guys, well, Clagone, you find yourself within a familiar interior.
Home sweet home, baby.
Whew, well done, gentlemen. Well done.
I collapse on the ground, dead.
That was a brutal combat.
Yeah.
Master Bone-Breaker needs to be tended to immediately. He is still in a state of unconsciousness and appears to be fading rather quickly. Everyone seems to be in quite the wounded state.
Is there wood in the fireplace? Is that a fireplace?
There is wood in the fireplace. The fire is just not lit at this time.
Skeezewell. Does Skeezewell see this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is illuminated by the torch of Clagone Brolin.
Skeezewell clearly sees this. Skeezewell is going to cast Prestidigitation
Oh, okay, very good.
to light that fireplace.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Actually, Skeezewell has to kind of move over there
Okay.
because it's 10-foot range.
Oh, very good. So be it.
Skeezewell's gonna get in that 10-foot range.
So be it. The torch comes to light. or the fireplace comes to light via torchlight.
And then Skeezewell's gonna ask Mandy and Gelden for help dragging Bone-Breaker to the fire.
Okay. Mandion, you can see as your comrade has asked for your assistance in this
I
endeavor.
will certainly assist with picking up this large beast. I mean, man.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, orc.
it should be said, he is a beast of a man orc.
He's
He is
Beast of an
definitely a
orc,
beast
of a
man of
man.
an orc.
He's easily 300 pounds, but between the both of you, you guys are able to fadangle him over to the fire area with a little issue, if that was what you guys wanted to do.
Ulzgud resists just a little bit in his unconscious state, not knowing what's going on.
Mr. Bone-Breaker tries to put up a bit of a fight, but he is out for the count.
Clagone is gonna go ahead and rummage through his things to see if he can't find anything to help with the situation at hand.
Okay, very good. You do so. Being quite familiar, you know that chest to contain your 6 potions of healing.
Fantastic.
You gain 6 potions of healing and 4 torches from the contents of that chest. Is anyone? You guys have successfully dragged Master Bone-Breaker over toward the fire. Is anyone tending to his wounds?
I have
Skeezewell
nothing to tend with.
mutters,
I'm not a bloody doctor.
Oh.
I mean, look at him. He's not even a man. I wouldn't know where to start.
I will open this chest and frantically rummage around
Okay.
while Skeezewell is mumbling to himself.
You open up that chest, Mandion Gelden, and find a odd-looking cloak of some kind. It is
Ugh.
beige in appearance. It has a bunch of like different patches on it of all different kinds of depictions of things. You find
Interesting.
it looks like a bunch of scrolls in here, a bunch of bound up parchment. Looks a lot like scrolls to you. You find some daggers and some hand axes. This looks like it could very well be the inventory of one Clagone Brolin.
What can I say? Clagone is quite the hoarder.
And that is all you find at this time.
Okay. Then I will move over to help put pressure on all of his wounds.
Okay, and you can make a medicine check to try to stabilize Master Bone-Breaker. Ooh, you successfully stabilized Master Bone-Breaker to keep him from
Thank
bleeding
God.
out at
Good.
this time, but he will
Nice.
remain unconscious for the time being.
Clagone is gonna inspect the last chest.
Okay.
That is in his room.
In there, you find an entire priest pack with all of the contents of a priest pack. You find 3 potions, which you know not to be health potions, but rather basic poisons that you have fashioned yourself from the occasional spider that wanders down in this area. And you find a morning star.
Damn.
A fine, blunt, one-handed, spiked melee implement.
Fancy schmancy. After rummaging through Clagone's stuff and grabbing what he can, he's gonna rush to Bone-Breaker's side.
Okay, you take all of the contents of that. Of the 2 chests.
Of the 2 chests, yeah.
Okay, very good. I will go ahead and add all of that. Are you going to feed Master Bone-Breaker a health potion?
I will.
Very good, you may do so. You can roll a 2d4 plus 2 to give 1 to him. Let's see.
Let's hope I did this right. Aha. Oh, I did +1, not +2.
Rip. Oh, you can just add a +1 to that.
9.
Master Bone-Breaker, you can feel as within you, all of a sudden, you regain consciousness once again. Life filling you. And you regain 9 hit points that you may add back to your hit point pool at this time.
Welcome back.
Oh. Thanks, humans. That was kind of sketchy back there.
Let's not be stingy with the health potions now.
Skeezewell throws 3 gold pieces on the ground, reaching out greedily.
How many health potions does Clagone have? I forgot again.
You have
I have
5 potions
5.
of healing.
Shit. All right. Clagone will go ahead and hit everyone a potion of healing,
Okay.
except for Ulzgud, since I already gave him one. But
Damn. Okay. All right. So that's 2 potions of healing for one for Mandion Gelden, 1 for Skeezewell Binbag.
and then one for myself. So
Okay.
leave me with 2 potions of healing.
Which down to 2 potions already. Everyone may take their health potions as they desire, whenever they desire. It is 2d4 plus 2.
I will ask Skeezewell to help me out of my suit as soon as possible.
Skeezewell greedily
Let's
gobbling.
We'll go rest on the bed.
Bone-Breaker helps himself to Clagone your bed. Ugh. Fucking slumps upon it. Skeezewell, you regain 9 HP. Clagone, you regain 7 for yourself. You guys can see as Mandion Gelden's suit frame all of a sudden walks up in a certain form and decompresses, slowly lowering in height until after a good minute or so, Mandion Gelden is finally freed of the confines of his suit.
I step out of the blood-filled boots of the suit and almost collapse on the ground. And thank Skeezewell, grabbing his hand almost to thank him, but mostly to keep me up.
Okay. Wanna equip
Did
your
I get a health
adamantine
potion as
armor?
well?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
You've been granted a health potion by your newfound companion.
That is great news because I'm gonna drink that.
2d4 plus 2 as usual.
Excellent.
Hopefully yours is as of quality as the other gentleman's.
Got a fat 8, not too bad.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, about the same.
Clagone's gonna make his way to his last chest while peeking at Ulzgud and Mandion and Skeezewell and say, "Yes, please make yourself at home." As you don't.
Did you take any contents of that chest? Or are they all there for
I did not,
Clagon?
no. I
Okay.
did not.
In there, Clagon, you find many scrolls, so on and so forth, and a morning star, if I'm not mistaken. And your cloak of things.
Oh. Yes, how could I forget my cloak of things?
Things cloak.
Alright, do you take your cloak of things?
Yes, I will take my cloak of things.
Okay.
I will take the morning star as well, but it's kind of hard to naturally, you know, as a backup for when the sword of Beric Dondarrion fails me, and then gander through the scrolls I have collected over the years.
Okay, very good, excellent. Let's see, you've gotten another 3 spell scrolls of Identify, which I've added to your person. You also have 2 level 1 spell scrolls of the party's choice, which is quite exciting. Clagon, yeah, I believe you. I mean, you can choose those. I guess would be appropriate.
Do it,
Whatever
Clagon. Do
your
it.
2 level 1 spells have, you may dish them out to be whatever you desire.
I'll
Let's
hold
see.
on to those for now.
Oh, you do have your poisons, which I will add to your inventory.
I just
well
can't forget about the
gathered.
poisons. In case one of the party members gets a little antsy.
Never know.
No, I kid.
Let's see. You have your cloak of things, which I will add to your journal inventory. Whew, you guys are safely finding yourselves near the hum of the fire in quite the spacious, homey chamber. Find tables, looks like prayer mats, a fine-looking shrine to one of the 9 divines, Julianos, rests in the corner, and a
Very nice.
fine bearskin rug. It is a quaint barrack for a single man. Let's see what else. You got that. And I gave you your torches as well, so you should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to add your Cloak of Things in your journal, Master Clagone.
Tess, while you do that, Clagone will make his way over to the shrine and kneel before it, uttering a small prayer,
Ah.
thanking Julianos for letting him reach home safe and sound.
You can make a religion check. What's everyone else up to? Well, you have this moment of reprieve from fighting and seeming some safety.
Skeezewell's picking up the 3 gold pieces he dropped earlier.
Mandion
One at a time.
Okay, very good.
Gelden is going to be going over his entire suit, seeing where the weak points are now that it's been so brutalized.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can make a investigation check to thoroughly go about examining your suit. Ooh, a 19. Yeah, you can see that the visor is in a state of disrepair. It looks like it got completely cracked in, and then the hinges smashed, so it's locked open at this time, which is not advisable.
Yeah, it's not good.
You can see there's a bit of hydraulic fluid peering through some of the joints, and some of the parts where the seat was seamed together, and in its seamless state have been gouged apart. Some of the plates. Some of the steam is leaking out of ports it should not be.
Damn.
So it seems like it's gonna need it could certainly use a bit of tuning up.
Can I tell if it's going to need spare parts or if I'm just going to need to mend it?
You're probably just gonna have to mend it. It doesn't seem like anything too serious aside from the visor,
Nice.
which could probably use a bit of scrap material or something to that effect.
Got it. Okay.
But it shouldn't
Well,
really compromise too much. You think a good hour or two of work and it should be in working order.
got it. Well, then I'll look to the rest of the crew that's kind of licking their wounds. I'll say, looks like we're trapped in here. Clagone, I hope you have a plan out of here.
My plan was to get to safety. You boys got the rest.
Mandion Gelden looks distraught. And I don't have any extra metal. Shit.
Yeah, you did use the rest of
I
your
used
metal.
it all.
Yeah. That's
I
a
will
shame.
take Clagon's words of make yourself a home to heart, and I'll look through his chest for any spare scraps of metal.
Okay. I'll tell you, you probably do not find much.
Shit.
Unfortunately, there are some there's things like some daggers and javelins left over, but that's about the
Yeah.
extent of it. Unfortunately, it may not be very useful in its current form.
Well, we may need to take some time to rest and recoup then.
Yeah, Skeezewell's exhausted. And he curls up on the bear rug.
Okay. Taking a rest upon the bear rug. And Bone-Breaker resting in Clagon's bed. You guys, I would advise having some dinner before crashing out. But other than that, you guys are set for a long rest, I would say.
Yeah, Clagon's gonna make his way to his table, take a seat, while munching down on a ration.
Is there a fire in that fireplace?
There is.
Ulzgud is gonna also eat a ration while in the bed, though.
Very good. No problem. Everyone
Very messily, I may add.
Very good. Excellent.
All
Everyone
right,
else
are
who's
you
eating
guys
a
ready?
ration may deduct
Are
one.
you guys ready? Skeezewell's stomach rumbles. He uncurls and rises up, walking towards the fire. He casts Mage Hand He holds the ration in his magical hand and wafts it through the flames, heating it to perfection, toasting the edges, cracking it open, toast even more surface area, and then he brings back the 2 pieces. Goes back to his rug and gets crumbs all over. And then he goes to bed.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Everyone in getting ready for some rest.
Mandion Gelden's
Yeah.
going to unwrap some of his warg meat from earlier,
Oh,
and he's going to cook it over the fire, and he's going to make sure he collects all of the grease that renders out of it in his vials and whatnot. And then
Okay.
he's going to put that to the side and eat his ration. And then he's going to use a cloth to strain and purify the oil
ooh,
and
interesting.
keep it in one of the vials.
Interesting. I'll have you make a survival check to see how much oil you can harvest from this cooking process.
I will.
Cooking and straining process, quite interesting. Yeah. Not as much as you were hoping for. The warg meat is a rather dense, not as juicy, type of meat. Dire beast meat can be rather, rather chewy and so on and so forth, and it just isn't, it just wasn't
Damn.
very good.
Well,
that's the long and short of it.
I'll have a good meal at least anyway.
You're able to have some. You have like a half ounce of like warg oil, which of dubious quality, should be mentioned.
Okay, that'll work.
Very good. And you guys find yourselves slumbering for the night in Clagone's barracks.
Yeah, Clagone's gonna look to the left and find a snoring Ulzgud with crumbs all in his bed and sigh, and then take a look at his bear rug with the snoozing Skeezewell with crumbs all over and sigh. He's gonna mutter something under his breath, curses who may be, and curl up on his little mat next to the fire in his shrine and pass.
Okay, very good. We all begin the process of taking a long rest, and this is where we will break this session for the evening, gentlemen.
Break it up.
Hold on.
Nice.
Final note.
like
Skeezewell sniffs. He's woken up. He looks around, and he casts prestidigitation again to snuff out the campfire.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. Nice. Very
what a
good.
Where
freak.
magical and pleasant may.
What a fucking freak.
Very good. Very
Well,
good. It is done. It is dark in the chamber once again, and the party